Hello guys, welcome. Just came live again, see what's happening today. Hello guys. I'm just chilling on a fresh cold mule. I'm gonna have me one, but I thought I'd pop in here tonight, see what's happening. It's about 8 o'clock our time. In fact, it's oh, I can't even see what time it is. This phone ain't worth a crap. It's 7:14. I'm using my son's phone. We just got the LCD fixed, and it's the wrong LCD. It's designed for some other phone, obviously. So anyway, the guy told me I need to order. This one is for a 4G. I need to order for the 5G phone. I ordered for the 5G phone today. Boy, this is a terrible picture. I don't know what's going on. It is terrible, this picture. Let's see if I can clean this camera lens or something. A little better. I think the camera's just as bad on the back side here. I don't know. Let's see. A little better on the other side. But anyway. We'll see if anybody joins me today. I don't know what's going on in town and Rojas or anywhere else. I haven't been on my phone or done anything except to come in here now and start my live feed. So if you guys see me, fine. If not, I'll just sign off in a minute and say goodnight. It's been a long, long day. I'm very tired. I just wanted to come on and see if anybody wanted to chat tonight. So, oh, one person joined me. Hello, welcome. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Welcome. We'd like to chat with you. Just say hi in the chat and we'll see how you've been doing. I'd like to know why you joined the channel, because everybody has a reason for everything. Some people enjoy my yucky yak. Yep, you didn't. You left. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired tonight, guys. But I just want to come and say hi. See what's happening. I guess nothing's happening tonight. But anyway, guys, I need to go over and check my stats anyway. So if you came in to see me live, come right back. I'll come back on in a minute. I got to check a few things. And I just wanted to basically check out this camera, see how it was doing. It looks like it's doing all right. It's not too bad. Time to shave again, that time of the month. Shave this crap off my face. Anyway, guys, take care. God bless. We love you. Subscribe and like if you haven't yet. Hey, John, I didn't think anybody was coming in. I was just about to just say, forget it and get out of here. 4 minutes into it, I feel like I'm talking to myself. How you been, John? Hi, somebody else popped in with you. Good to see you guys. I did that live feed earlier and didn't have a whole lot to talk about except my day's work, you know. Wow. Funny you should ask about that, John. We went out last night. I haven't even uploaded the videos yet. The water was calm and beautiful. Beautiful sunset. The water was calm. Everything was fine. We laid out the nets. We just followed from our village. We followed the corals out 2 villages away. We dropped 1 mile of net. And then we let them soak for a while. The sun went down good, started getting dark. And I was looking over on the horizon towards another area where we fish. And all the sky was big band of dark gray with rain. Hi, Jimmy John. How are you? My own buntag. So anyway, I'm sitting here watching the horizon, right? And I told my father, and I said, you know, this storm out here is coming right at us. He goes, no, it shouldn't be. I said, yeah, look at the clouds. Just ignore it for a bit and look back in 5 minutes. You're going to see this thing's almost on us. I'm looking, I see lightning in the clouds, flashing. I've even put my camera on it a few times. The lightning coming, you know, the rain is coming. And the water's just calm. No wind, just calm as can be. Georgia at Tennessee today. What do you think? Shoot. Them damn Bulldogs are tough. But you know what I love? I love Tennessee. I'll take Tennessee. Hope for the best. But you know, honestly, Jimmy, I haven't watched college football in probably, I don't know, 8 years, 10 years. I don't know, long time. Ever since they started this kneeling down for Black Lives Matter and not respecting our flag, always they're taking the knee, Mr. Rumpenickel or whatever the frick his name was. I just said, you know what? If they won't respect the flag of the United States of America, that I served 20 years protecting to give them the right to put on their frickin' knee on the tarpaulin, if they won't respect America, the hell with them. Why would I want to watch them? Going with the home team, okay? Good luck to you, Jimmy John. Let me know how it turns out, please. Because you know what, I like Tennessee, because I'm from Mississippi. And I used to like the Bulldogs a whole hell of a lot. And I like Florida. I like all the southern teams, you know. But I have been in the Philippines since 2011. And I don't think I've watched one complete college game since I came here. Honestly, I don't think I have. Like I was saying, once they start putting their knee on the ground during the national anthem, why? Why don't I want to watch a bunch of clowns play football? But I did buy my son a football the other day. Not an official size, just a rubber one. He's only 4 years old. And I was tossing with him here in the house. Everything's fine, but I don't know what happened to his ball. But lucky for him, when I bought two. He didn't know it. I got another one in the bedroom. So if he lost the first one, then we have another one later on we can play with when he gets a little older. Yeah, hell, if they don't respect the flag of their country, why should I watch a bunch of clowns play football? You know? They don't represent America to me. They're just a bunch of freaking clowns. I don't want to watch. I quit watching the NBA. As soon as they painted the BLM, the basketball thing for Black Lives Matter on basketball, I used to love the NBA. I used to watch it here all the time. As soon as they did that crap, no more NBA. NFL did it, no more NFL. College doing it, no more college. I don't give a damn. I don't need to watch sports. I am a busy man. I don't need to watch that crap on TV. You know? I don't even watch it on YouTube. I don't watch it on TV. I don't watch it nowhere. I don't need to watch sports anymore. I watched it for years and years and years. And you look back at all the time spent watching football, and that's all the time spent I wasted in my life. Didn't mean a damn thing. But anyway, some people like it. That's how I feel about it. I'm 65 years old, and right now I want to spend every moment with my family, with my friends, you guys, you know.
But look at the mosquito.
I don't want to spend it watching TV. Huh? Oh, the mosquito did get you.
No, this is a new one.
A big mosquito flew by me. She was in the bedroom. A big mosquito flew into the closet.
No, Papa, this was
heading
like
for the CR
right
to go get water after he'd already bit her.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it bit you.
It was like right here. Then I.
It was like 2 feet from her, flying right through the air. I went, ow! Blood all over my hand. I said, uh-huh. And now look what she shows me.
This.
Yeah, look, mosquito bite on her hand, okay? So who got bit? Huh, baby?
I was just with like.
Robbie? Bugs got in it too? I don't want to make that out of Hardy Flax. Let's spray it with poison. Guys, we are doing a major renovation here. You wouldn't believe it. Hi, Scott. How are you? We ripped out all the closets in our bedroom, in our master bedroom.
I can show them.
All of them. Here, I'll show you what we did. So busy, all the work going on. Because, you know, you do a project and then you guys, I don't know if you ever remember, I showed a video before. Here's my closet now. All the closet are gone.
Oh, but look, I have my own suit.
Yeah, where are you going? Australia?
No, I'm leaving the house.
Anyway, guys, they started painting. You still see the lines. First coat today. They're going to recoat again tomorrow. And if all the lines don't go away, we'll do another coat. But we're going to paint it all up. I used to have a attic access in my kitchen over the stove, and I moved it to here in the closet. It's a lot easier to get up and down here, right into the middle of the rooftop. The middle of the roof is right here on this line. So it's nice and spacious right here when I get up in there. But right behind, this is the end of my attic. Right behind this is my shed, which you know what I should do, Micah? I should put a door right here
Yep.
into my garage,
Like
like a secret door. So if we have a problem in the house, we can out the closet door instead of going to the back door.
We can put a closet there, then close, then cover the door.
Yeah, we can go right through there in there and open the window and go out in the yard and take off. And everybody be thinking we're here coming in our house. Yeah, secret door.
Because they're dumb.
Thank you, Jimmy John. Yeah, she's my 12-year-old. She's going to be a gorgeous little girl when she gets older.
I cleaned
She's,
Papa's cabinet.
She was the beauty queen for our village already, and she's very, very smart also. Hello, Dreaming Future. How are you? Anyway, guys, you see all the work we did on the closet. And then what my wife did is she came over here today with Indai, our housekeeper, and she came in this room. This is going to be like a guest room. Here, I got a bunch of company coming. James and Karen are coming. And she moved all of the clothes and beautiful gowns and everything of Micah and Ella are now...
This is Mama's clothes.
Where's your clothes?
Right here. I don't
Where's
wear
Ella's
them.
clothes?
Right here too.
Where's MJ's clothes? Whose clothes are these?
Mama's.
This is all Mama's clothes? All that?
This,
How about this side?
This is my jacket.
How about this side?
MJ.
This side.
Mama's.
Mama's, Mama, MJ on top, and all of that is you and Ella?
Yep. This is Mama's too.
Okay, now I'll show you the rest of Mike and Ella's
I
stuff.
don't like.
My goodness, these kids got more clothes than you could shake a stick at. Okay, look in this room. Whose are all these clothes?
Mama's. Oh,
Mama?
that's not clothes.
That's your and Ella's clothes too.
Our clothes.
Wow.
And this is.
And so this may end up being a guest room too. We actually have a bunk bed up here nobody's using and a queen size bed here. So this might end up turn into a guest room also. Oh, and there's another piece of the closet. What is all that?
At the Indai's clothes.
Ah, Indai's. Okay, that's our housekeeper. Sorry. Anyway, then we put the aircon in right there, and I used a window type because I didn't want to use a split type. Split type is a pain in my butt. The cheap ass garbage they're selling around here. I opted to just put an inverter window unit. It was only 15,000 pesos. Easy. Just remove the styrofoam around it, pop it out, clean it,
I think
push it
my
back in the
math
hole,
brain is
plug it in, done. So easy to clean too. Simple for window type. I can pull it out, clean it, and have it back in 30 minutes.
My math brain
You know?
is braining now. My math brain is
Yeah.
starting to work.
Good, I hope so. I thought she was going to fail math. She surprised me. She shocked me. What were your grades this year? First quarter.
I got 90s and 80s, but I only have 180.
What was your overall grade? 91 point what?
I don't know. I
Five?
completed all of it. I got a 91.5.
Okay, she's at 91.5 overall grade point average for first quarter grade 7. Congratulations, Micah. Did you get anything for it? Did Mama give you any money or anything? Did Daddy give you any money? What did I tell you? Study harder and get higher grades, right?
I ordered perfume. That's
Hey, my
all
goodness,
I
she
need.
ordered. You heard her? You heard her, guys?
Perfume and
She
ball
ordered perfume.
Perfume and ball pens.
That's right, Jimmy John. Exactly. The wife gets 70%, the rest get 30. You didn't even see my clothes, did you? Nobody even saw my clothes, huh?
It's in the bathroom.
They got mine in the bathroom. You might get cracking up. Where do they keep Daddy's clothes? In the CR, of all places.
Oh.
That's okay. I'm building a house. You guys saw that house on the beach? That new one we're building?
Papa, there's more.
Whose is all that?
Mama's and MJ.
Oh my goodness Christ. Anyway, so she just told me all my clothes are in here. This is my closet, guys. You see, I have some shirts, a few more little underwear, some shorts, some more old shirts, some jeans. That's about it. That's it. That's a man's closet.
That's more.
You guys see the difference.
Get bags. Suitcase of bags.
Well, Jimmy John, it's going to be outside before long, I'm sure. If that house down there gets built and I like it well enough, I'll just pack all my shit down there. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I like it too much up here. Now, anyway, we have another room upstairs, a balcony room. I'm afraid if I go up there, I lose my Wi-Fi, though. Anyway, we have one more room up there. It's got a beautiful balcony, and my wife told me last night, she says, why don't we sleep upstairs? There's nobody up there. I'll see if I can show you. If I lose Wi-Fi, somebody yell at me, and I'll run back down. Poor dad. I don't mind at all. Such is life here, you know. My wife is so busy cleaning, trying to get ready for everybody who's coming. There's all the high school girls, grade 7, 8, 9. Oh, I don't know what this foam is here. Somebody left something on the steps. Arc up here. Hold on, I'll get a light on. I'll show you guys. I have a light up here. Okay, guys, I have to hold my phone over the balcony rail. See, here's the rail. I'm going to hold it out here and I can get signal. Okay, so that is the rest of the cabinet she took out, and she put my brother-in-law's speakers here. Other speakers up there for videoke. And this is all kids, I think. I don't have any. Hell, I could probably claim all of those. That one's cute, this one here, huh? Somebody's going to live up here. I don't know who yet. I have a queen-size bed up here. Like a studio room. It's got a CR here. Brother-in-law was sleeping up here with his girlfriend, and then they built their own house, so now it's empty again. You like that green, huh? Check my chat feed. I don't know what happened here. Sometimes the chat filters kick me. Yep, top messages only. Anyway, if I need to, this will be my room if I want. When I went to Legazpi to do my check-in. I had to do my annual check-in in Legazpi because it didn't have virtual online at the time. Barangay captain, permission from the mayor of Balud to travel. Then you take your documents with you. Hello, JJ, how are you? I texted you earlier. I don't think, are you into my feed the last time? So I figured you must be a really busy guy today. I'm not going to bother you. Here you are. That's good. I'm glad you came in. I was just showing in my upstairs room here. It's just a studio room, you know. It's got a balcony here, big balcony. You can put a table and chairs, cook up here, whatever. It's a good place to hang out. Nice and cool up here. You got the mango tree right next to you. You got the guayabano tree next to you here. All the trees surrounding you, you know. It's a good little balcony room. And inside is a studio. Let me see if I can do it without losing. There's the studio room, queen-size bed with, it's got drawers on the top, back on the back of it there, but they don't open well. So we probably have to do something about that, change the doors on it. But that's a studio room with a CR, comfort room right here on the right side. I'm afraid if I go in there, it's going to disconnect me. Thank you, Dream in Future. Yeah, this is, let's see if I can show you the CR up here before I lose my signal. This has just got a toilet and shower here. And I got to come up and do some plumbing up here. This valve is leaking here. I got to remove that, put another valve in place, and then plumb in the new shower head and the bidet. I think I'm going to lose signal here. I better get out of here. But anyway, that's, and the door needs varnishing again. So we'll probably need to get that done. Anyway, I got to change the lights because the lights are very dim here. It's very dim up here. I got to put a stronger LED light up here. And then up here on the top of underneath here, there's light fixtures all the way around that the lights are all burnt out. And that's what all my switches are over here for. They're for the surrounding lights that go around the house. It lights up really nice when you do that. But I haven't, the bulb's been burnt out for years. Good place for the dog to hang out, huh? Yeah, he likes it up here. Anyway, this is my balcony room. Down there's my gazebo with my grill table. Got to have a grill table, guys. This is Facebook. Calamansi, 1 peso each. She's gonna sell them. That tree's loaded with calamansi, little limes. My wife will just sell them. It's okay. My gate's okay, but the guy that put it back, he didn't do too good of a job. I built stainless gates for the balcony here, and we hung them and everything. Oh, the cat comes right on through, don't he? And then back here behind this bench is another gate. Not even up. They never put the gate up. Dang gummit. So anyway, if you didn't see yet, the gaming was done yesterday. All of the shelving, the guys came and they knocked it out of the park. I mean, they got all gaming there. I haven't hooked it all up yet. I have 2 computers hooked up, one here and one over there for some boys that wanted to come play last night. And the rest of it, the wires are right there. I haven't even hooked everything up yet. I want to reroute everything. I don't like it over my door like this. I want to reroute everything with longer cables. I bought a kit to redo my cables, and I have long cable. I just need to cut and make the right length. Then I'll run it into a channel and then bring it through here, through the top, split it and come down here and have the gaming here as well. They did a great job. They put all the shelving in here in one day. It was done. And this is solid, dude. You could lay on this. It's so solid. That's loose on top. The framing is solid. I could hop on there and lay down. You wouldn't fall. It's very well braced up. You see underneath? They very well braced it up. Everything's mounted into the cement wall. Did the same thing over here. So nothing's ever going to fall. I mean, this is like solid as a rock. Someone's singing videoke out here today, huh? My solar's doing good, guys. Right now it's about, you see the green, it's about 85% charged today on a cloudy day. I was shocked when I came home and looked at it. Look at that. Right now I'm 77% SOC. Right there, 77% charged. And it's 8 o'clock at night. It's awesome. Got a lot of power. But I just told my wife today, we have another order coming from our distributor in Thailand, which reminded me. He contacted me today and said, hey, I'm ready to pay. I need the invoice. And he added a bunch of stuff to it. So now I got to get in here and do an invoice tonight. 3 invoices for him. Come on, Tiger. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. My cat is a Persian Maine Coon mix, guys. Funky mix. Persian Maine Coon. They call him Tiger. My girls love him to death. He's getting big now.
Yep, but he scratches me. Like, Papa, I took him out to see the pigs and he scratched my whole back.
Jimmy's laughing. Yeah, I'm a family man.
My whole back, Papa. Where's Smokey, by the way?
Yeah, we're gonna. I just saw Smokey. We're gonna have I guess I think one guest is canceled. I don't know what exactly happened. I didn't even know his name. He wanted to come over, wanted to visit Masbate. He was going to come over, James and Karen, and then he did something to piss him off. I don't know what he did, but it ended up being something that Karen didn't want to come over here for if he came with her. So he's not coming. I don't even know the guy, so it doesn't matter to me. I don't care who comes. Come on over. Sorry, it's up to you guys who comes here. I live here. I'm here all the time. And I am a family man, yeah. Thank you, Jimmy John. We're all blessed to have each other. But these are all my children. I didn't adopt anyone.
Papa, I didn't have this one.
Yeah, upstairs. Thank you, Dream and Future. You know, upstairs is, we built it because my wife and I wanted to get away from the kids. We're going to let them occupy the house rooms, you know? And then we never did. The kids live in our room.
I didn't have this when I was a kid.
You like that motorcycle? Huh? Look at I got MJ. Got him a nice dirt bike, huh? This one's safe for a 4-year-old. Even got a kickstand. It folds up. Kickstand folds up.
Papa, is this real? Look.
Yeah. My daughter's crazy like me.
If I have
Crazy as a loon.
Papa, if I have a Barbie, I will make her a jacket, like a black pattern jacket, and I will put her on here like she's like a gangster.
Oh. Well, you know, Dream, that when you live here in the Philippines, things are so much cheaper. You can build a really, really beautiful home for next to nothing compared to the U.S. cost.
I bought 3 perfumes. It's like 100 plus only. Buy one, take two.
Yeah, she's talking about getting perfume for 30 pesos, you know? Buy one, take two perfume here on Shopee. Now, everything's so much cheaper here in the Philippines.
And it's on sale.
And so you can build a big, this house is,
And
where's
Papa?
your calculator, hon? What are we at right now? We're 32,
Here,
we're
Papa.
36,
Here.
36 by 12.
20.
Let me see here. Let me get my little calculator going here. 36 times 12. The main house right now is 432 square meters. Oh yeah, the rain's going to end. It hadn't even started yet. The weather reports here are unbelievable. 432 square meter plus the balcony room, whatever that
That's
is.
the only one.
And
That's the only problem about the
It probably costs about, I would say, everything to build is less than $3 million, $60,000 to build a house this big, and this size of house, as beautiful as we've done with this one so far. But we're a long ways from finished. We're changing out all the wood because we have little tiny ants. They're like 1/8 of an inch long, little red boogers. They bore in the wood, they make a nest in there, and they start eating all the wood, and then all the little poop falls out. Looks like salt and pepper mixed together. It drops on the floor, and you're walking in that crap. Every day you get a little pile of it, you know? So you try to spray poison up in there, you never can seem to get them all. They just continue until your wood is gone. And they're not termites, they're ants, a breed of ant that loves wood. And once they get inside, even if you have paint, like we have paint on the cabinet here, I built these cabinets special for my wife. You see I did a heart design on these, okay? They're all heart design. And inside, she just showed me right at the back, just down inside that hole right there, the paint's still there, but you can stick your finger right through it. And I can't make these in HardyFlex and metal furring, so I guess I'm just going to spray and try to kill the bugs and, see what best I can do. And I hate getting rid of the cabinets because we built two. We built this one and that one. They match each other on either side of the steps, and that other one, the yellow one there with the TV, that's all wood too. But once they get in it, nothing you can do, just destroy it. That's why my closets are all ripped out right now. The bugs were in there getting really bad. We got them out of there. Gone. Yeah, it's kind of a big house. Hard for the housekeeper to keep up. This is the lady back here who keeps up with it all, my wife. In the pink is Rosalind, my housekeeper. And in the beige is my wife, right back there. And my daughter Micah, and my daughter Ella, she's 9 years old. She's in grade 4. And my son is passed out right now. He's 4 years old. And he goes to preschool.
Papa,
He's a preschooler.
actually, bagoong doesn't smell good, but it tastes good.
You guys know what bagaong is? BAGOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOO B-A-O-N-G.
Bagoong.
Bagoong. You guys know what that is? I'm reading your comments, guys. Oh, nice, Scott. Yeah, I love the Maine Coon too. And the Persian mixes. She's not a long hair. I don't know. Who's that guy? Yeah, I'm Michael, guys. My name is Michael. Michael White is like my sign. My name used to be Michael White. Surviving the Philippines by Michael White. And believe me, I survived here. It wasn't an easy task to move here and put up with all the crap I put up with in the first relationship here. And then, you know, I didn't come here a rich man. I came here with 12,000 US dollars to my name. That was it. $12,000. And that's not even a million pesos. That's like not even 3/4 of a million pesos.
Fun tip for the cat. if your
So-
cat lays like that, don't bother them because look.
And at the time I moved here, I only had my pension because my ex-wife was getting a third of it. So I had 2/3 of my pension, $990 income per month. And that's what Charm and I survived on
Ayan ang karton nila.
until my ex passed away about 5 years ago, and my income jumped up. I got my full retirement. And then a year ago, I started drawing Social Security. I'm 65 now. So I started drawing my Social Security. So now I got Social Security and pension, but I also have my business I built, and that took me years and years to build, from 2013 until now. To build a decent, my business is an international business. I'm gonna move over a little bit. Because this one's got 100% charge. It's MJ's. My phone is like charging very slowly. My new LCD I got today. Phew, that stinks. What is that?
Arte mo,
Did you heat
magtrabaho
up
ka
that bag of all?
pa. Yeah, they're in the...
Delicious. Yeah, we're expecting James, Karen, Ray, and I'm thinking Steve might come.
Do you know
He
what's
says he
yummy?
might come, but not right away. So maybe a couple days. But my father-in-law just told me tonight, when I told him they're coming tomorrow, he said there's a low-pressure system coming right now through Samar. It's going to go right through Masbate and out to Palawan.
Did that come?
So I don't know if they're coming. If they get on a boat coming here, they come, but there's a low pressure coming tomorrow. What Papang said. Yeah. Shrimp paste, fish paste, stinky, stinky, and then they put it in the skillet and they heated it. Oh,
Gabi ni.
yeah, Dream. That's my real name, Michael White. Dream, where do you live in the Philippines, Dream? Are you in the
Hoy,
Philippines?
dito ka.
You're not eating bagong.
Kanya, nakabuka ka pang bilat niya.
I know you're a Filipino when I saw your picture. I just looked closely at it a second ago. That's why I asked where you're from. Are you living in another country and you're Filipina?
Tapos bigla ka lang kukuha ng pagkain mo lang gasong.
I don't blame you. Bagaon. Nasty stuff.
Ipas mo.
I don't eat it.
Pos. Kaya madali ba?
This is delicious, guys. These patties look like hamburger patties. These are made from the large Black Beauty eggplant we grow. And I don't know if I have any left. I think she might have made it all up into patties. But they're so delicious. So, so good. Do we have any more in here, hon? Let's see. Oh, yeah, we do. Look at that. There you go. That's Black Beauty eggplant we grow. I started these probably the end of last year. And they've been producing. Look at this. They've been producing and producing and producing. Got a lot of them going now. The fruit is just plentiful outside. So many. So
It's a little bit more of shade.
anyway, yeah, I put these in tonight. These are really getting cold and good. Yeah, Dream, please do tell us about yourself. Welcome to our chat. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Come back every day and see us. We like to chat about a lot of things. So you'll get an earful in this room, that's for sure. JJ's from South Africa. Ted in Bohol. He's from Bohol, or he lives in Bohol. Jimmy John is an out-of-towner, not living here yet, I believe, right, Jimmy? And Scott and Isa. I forgot where you're from, Scott. But we got a lot of people come in the room. And we just chat. Oh, thank you, Dream. Where are you from, Dream? In the Philippines. Where did you? Lynn.
Shampoo ka lang, like shampoo.
Hi, Lynn. So, Atlanta, Georgia, future expat. Good. Yeah, Dream. Most of us do. Ray's a pretty happy guy. He Scott's from Solomon Islands, Maryland, and will be living in Iloilo soon. Nice. Iloilo is very nice, Scott. And you know what? It's very close to where I live.
Wag dito, tingnan niyo
You're
yung
about,
salapit natin. Tanggalin mo nila ano yung
At the most, at the most 6.5 to 7 hours from where I live in Masbate. You're very close. I know Atlanta, Georgia. Very nice.
Ako ya, hindi na
Lambo
pwede sa
now.
kanya.
Okay.
Ay,
So, Dream, were you born in the Philippines or were you
Oh,
born
pero ilan mo namin na
in another country and you thinking about coming back here? What's your plans?
Yung inom mo ganin.
Lynn?
Ano? Joke
Nami,
lang.
nami akong dapal.
Hmm.
Pag pagod ko, wag mo kong gaganyanin. Kaya
Wala,
pagod
di
na
ko
ako.
mo nagsabat sa inyo.
Nami mo, matakit ko.
Ah. So you're the lucky lady that he was singing "You Are So Beautiful" to. Wow. So now we know Ray's girlfriend is Lynn. She's in my chat now. Dream in future. Very nice. So Ray's supposed to come and see me, Dream. He's supposed to do some vlogging over here with James and Karen.
Iba si Eric, iba si
And then I'm not sure what his plan is from there. I didn't talk to him much about it. Yeah, she's the lucky lady he's hooked on. Good for her. Yeah, Lynn, you're very fortunate you have him. I guess. We don't know the whole situation. Go north up and I, jump across the water to the peninsula near you. That's it. Simple. You go to Rojas City, then you go into the little port called Banica, 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 and then you catch a boat from Banica, or you go to Colossi, down at the seaport in Rojas City. And Colossi has boat coming here as well as Banica boat comes here. Yeah, yeah. Ray's hooked on Lynn. We heard enough. He doesn't give us your name. He never told us, Lynn, who you were or anything really about you. All he said is, okay, nice. He doesn't say much about you, but and sometimes he says you're his ex, but we know better. He don't fool us. We know better. That's why, don't worry when he comes over here. I'm not letting him hook up with any of the ladies over here because he's taken already. And I think I told somebody on Live Feed yesterday the same thing. I said, when Ray comes over here, I'm telling ladies to steer clear of him. He's taken. It's a Philippine way. You don't go out fooling around if you're with somebody, you know. You're saying "You Are So Beautiful" to somebody, that means you're in love with them still. And so he doesn't need to come over here looking for anybody. You just come over here and do his vlogging and take him on a boat. Boy, I wish he had been with me last night. He doesn't like your food. Oh, no. No way, Lynn. Everybody loves Filipino food. You know what you fix him then? Like my housekeeper fixes me for breakfast. She dices up the potato, white potato, brown potato, dice it up, fry it with onion, a little bit of garlic, scramble your eggs in there with it, and then grate cheese over it. He'll never leave you. I promise you. I'm gonna feed him that here and see how he likes it. If he likes it, I'm gonna figure out what he likes, okay, Lynn? And I'll let you in on it. All right, I'll let you in on what food he likes. Then you got him hooked for sure. Because the way to a man's heart is through his tummy. You know that. Rosalind's a good cook. It's my housekeeper here. She's got a boyfriend named Robert. He's in a fishery factory up in Alaska right now, Kodiak, Alaska. He's coming to visit her in June or December. Bicolana. What city are you from? Let me guess. It's in Cameron Sur. JJ says hello, Charm.
Hi!
My lovely wife, Charm. Oops, what happened to my camera? Charm's eating right now. And then Rosalind. And somebody else is here. Yi Ying is here in the house. My sister-in-law. A crazy dancer. With her daughter, her lovely daughter, Denisa. So anyway, yeah, you guys met Yi Ying. She was on a couple of videos. Who's holding messages? Thank you, Dream. Why did somebody do that? Dream, I apologize for that. Guys, she said my wife is beautiful. Why would you block that? That's what she said. Your wife is maganda. Beautiful. Oh, wow. I saw your egg pie in the fridge today, too. I thought I ate one. Guys, there are a few words here that just should be allowed, you know? When you call somebody beautiful, or if you guys don't know the word, don't hide the chat, please. I'll block it out if it's no good. But that's what it means. It means beautiful. Thank you, Lynn. My wife told me, don't let the moderators block your chats. Guapo is handsome, JJ. That's me. I'm guapo. Yeah. You guapo, JJ. You guapo. You moderators in here, please. Just like my wife said, let the troll, for now, we're very small. Let the trolls come in. Let them come in and blah, blah. Okay? Dream's not a troll. Let the trolls come in and blah, blah. And when they do, we'll handle them. We got enough moderators in here. We don't have to block out unless they're actually cussing. If they're just talking. Yes, she's Visayan. She's from Masbate. Yeah, so's Ying. You hear her? She's talking to Visayan right now. We're all talking to Visayan, see? Lynn understands them perfectly, don't you, Lynn? I guarantee you she does. So, Lynn, I wanted to ask you, how do you like living in Tagaytay? How do you like that?
That's not guapo, that's guapo.
Guapo.
Yep, that's supposed to be a G.
I know, but he doesn't know. He put guapo. I know JJ, he meant guapo. He's guapo too, see, me too. Yeah, Jimmy, she speaks Tagalog, Visayan, and English, all three. And she's pretty fluent in all of them.
Papa, no one's ugly, Papa.
No, they blocked one of Lynn's comments, said that Charm is Maganda, and somebody blocked her comment. So I wanted to hide it and said
They were saying that Mama was beautiful.
yeah, they didn't. Some people here didn't know that, though, I think. They didn't understand what Maganda meant. That's why I just tell them, I love all the moderators I have in here, but I want them to let people interact, and we'll figure it out. You're able to distinguish between Tagalog and Visayas. I think that's all I can do until I'm boots on the ground. Yeah, there's some things that are definitely different. He only wants to live in Tagaytay. Well, Lynn, that's because he bought a condo there. You know, he doesn't understand yet. And he'll learn. He's going to learn about the Philippines. Eventually, he's going to learn what it's like, the difference between living in the mountain in Tagaytay, where, yeah, you got the big, what's the entertainment ranch up there? Sky Ranch. You got Sky Ranch up there. You got a lot of beef, good market for beef and vegetables.
And the Mayan.
And you know, I've been all up and down Tagaytay. I don't love Tagaytay. Tagaytay, to me, is a pain in the butt. Going up that windy road and all that traffic every single day. Weekends is horrible. And then coming down, you know, it's traffic. To me, Tagaytay is just a step away from, oh, he's just renting, okay. Home with a bulalo? I don't know. You know what I had for breakfast, lunch today?
Bulalo.
Bulalo.
But the meat was hard.
No, it wasn't. It was actually good.
It was hard.
They didn't cook it long enough.
Oh, Papa, not the meat. It was the corn.
He took a roast that was twice the size of my head, okay? And he diced it all up, put it in a pot, and he cooked it. We were gone. He cooked it for like 3 hours. HD's in the house. Welcome, HD. J Bulalo is beef,
I think
like
the saying.
steak or roast, cooked with star anise, garlic, onions, corn, a number of spices. It's beef shank. Yeah, it's very, very delicious. And if you cook it for like 4 hours, the meat just, with your fork, this meat just falls off the bone. It just shreds, like shredded beef. It's so delicious. Yeah, weekend traffic, Lynn, is horrible. Where are you right now, Lynn? HD is saying good evening, yes. HD, Maayad, Ayad, Na, Gabi. Good evening to you too, sir.
Magandang gabi. Mayad-ayad na gabi. Ano yun?
Yeah. Can't live without it. That's right. Beef is good. I'm not a vegetarian, guys, but those eggplant patties she made are absolutely scrumptious. And especially if you eat them with this sweet chili sauce. Wow. That really makes them good. Then she has kikiam
That's me.
and rice. Yeah, I don't know what that's made out of. I don't know. It's okay. It's not that good. You know, people love it here. They buy it on a stick, like 5 pieces for how much? 10 pesos?
Not 5 pieces.
5 pieces is 10 pesos?
Yep.
Yeah, you buy 2 pesos, 2 pesos per each. And it says, I'm working here in Manila. Okay.
And the fish ball is 1 peso.
Whereabouts in Manila, Len? I know Manila really well. Really, really well. I lived there for almost 8 years. Tortong Talong. That's correct, HD. I grow Tortong Talong. I'm getting ready to grow the Japanese Talong pretty soon. We're planting now a bunch. My wife likes those too. I like it when they heat them, they slice them, dip in egg and batter them, fry them up. Oh, so good. So Lynn, where do you work in Manila? Not exactly, but
Is it my turn to watch
oh,
the
nice.
TV?
I'm gonna give Ray some seeds then. Maybe he can plant them up there in his condo and grow you a few.
Is it
But,
my favorite? I mean, is it my time to watch TV?
Yeah, maybe so, huh?
Hello.
These kids love to fight over the TV.
Hello.
They love oil and sugar there a lot. And soy sauce, JJ. Yep. Sibuyao, the red onion, the garlic, the magic syrup, vinegar, soy sauce, and anything else you throw in with it. Any chicken or beef or pork or anything you want to throw in with it, it's just called adobo. You know, one of my favorite dishes, actually, guys, what I really like is fish, like tuna or shark, cooked in coconut milk. Man, that's good stuff. Everything they make with coconut milk is delicious to me. I really love that. I want to know, Lynn, what you cooked Ray that he didn't like. Okay, I used to live in Parañaque. I lived in BF Homes in Parañaque in Phase 6A. And I used to have a spa called Let's Tony Spa right there on Aguirre Avenue, right in Parañaque. You're going to go back to working your previous job. Where's that job at?
24 hours with the richest dog in the world. He's worth $500 million and even has his own Netflix series. But what's life like with this pampered pooch? We're here to find out. Wait until you see the same thing he does next. He almost got kicked out.
HD giving us the rundown in Visayas. Sibuyas, onion, bawang, garlic, luya, ginger. Correct. Very good, HD. I know you're here. You speak the language extremely fluently. I read this morning that COLA increase will be 2.7%. Wow, I'm looking forward to that. Because even my kids will get that. They get Social Security. So wow, that's going to be really nice. 2.7. That's a nice raise. I like that.
Isn't just wealthy. He's basically
Thanks for sharing that, Scott.
He wears jewelry
For those of you,
most cars, and we're already worried about accidentally breaking something.
I was just going to ask that too, JJ. And I'm just wondering because he's on his feed. You're close to a Gary. Okay, nice. Are you a masseuse? I'm going to come visit you there. My back is always aching. I used to have some great masseuses there. I had some in my spa when I was running my spa. But I had some really good ones around Paranaque. Very well trained. Okay, you're in BF Homes. So you know where Phase 6A is. Very good. Very nice. I know Paranaque really well. I used to go all over that place. I used to ride my little scooter everywhere. From one end to the other. I used to be all over Paranaque. So yeah, I know Paranaque extremely well. Subic area, Paranaque, Las Piñas, all over that area. Bacaor, I know very, very well. All of those areas, 'cause I lived there. I lived in all of those. But now I'm out here in Masbate, and you know what? I'm not going back to the city for nothing. Can't drag me back there with 6 mules. I'm not going. But Lynn, let us ask you a real personal question, if you don't mind. Oh, she answered it. She gave him his freedom. He choose to be happy. Okay. Well, yes, I have no intention of introducing him to anybody, Lynn, because when a guy talks about his ex and his guy is singing "You Are So Beautiful" to his ex, he's not over you yet. Okay. You may have given him his freedom for now to run around and look around and get drunk and do whatever he wants, go eat at restaurants instead of eating your cooking, but he'll be back. I have a strong feeling he's coming back. He's going to ask for you back. And he'll probably see my live feed here, and it doesn't matter. I hope he does, because I hope you two get back together. In the Northwest. Okay. I know it well over there. Anyway, that's very, very nice. We'll say a prayer for you tonight, that you and Ray get back together. We think that's a good thing. I'm sure everybody in this room thinks it's a good thing, okay? Because we know him, we don't really know you yet. But from what I see, if that's your picture on there, wow, he's a lucky, lucky guy. He couldn't ask for a more beautiful lady. Is beef cheaper in Masbate? Can you find it easily? Yes, we buy beef regular. One of our relatives, the sister of and cousin of my wife, the sister of my mother-in-law, and her family there in Balud, which is only 20 minutes away by bike, sell beef almost every day. They always have beef to sell. That's why we bought 5 kilos, 2 big, nice big roasts, beef shank, and brought it here to make bulalo with.
What happened to my nose because of the glasses?
The glasses? Yeah, I need to get contacts for you. So my daughter is wearing glasses now. And see why I have mine off? They always hurt my nose too. I wear glasses. You guys see me in glasses many times. And my daughter is wearing glasses. We got her some blue ones. She wanted blue glasses. But anyway, I got her blue glasses. And now it's hurting her nose, so. Yeah. See? Lynn's saying it straight. It's up to Ray. If Ray wants to run around and have a good time, doing his own thing, let him get it out of his system. And then one day he'll settle down and be just like me. He'll be a family man. He'll take care of his responsibilities. He'll start living the good life. It's not a good life when you're running around homeless. That's not a good life. When you settle down, that's a good life, in my opinion. I could be totally wrong, Maybe some guys like to run around and be homeless. Rent here, rent there, Never settle down with anybody, but that's not my idea of fun. You shouldn't go back to your ex. That's mine too. You shouldn't go back to your ex. Then once you leave, Leave. Don't go back. And I've never gone back to an ex. Well, I can't say that. That's wrong. I went back to one ex right here in the Philippines, okay? Because when I broke up with her, she had my passport, she had my wallet, she had all my IDs, my California driver's license, she had everything. She had my clothes, she had everything I brought here to the Philippines and sent to her house in balikbayan boxes. 16 balikbayan boxes of goods, tools, everything you could imagine. And when I walked out, thank you, Lynn. She is a beauty queen. I've got the ribbons here to show you. If you want to see them. She was the baby queen of our village. And my other daughter, Ella, who wears glasses now, she is the baby queen of Sampad Village. And I'm hoping that they pursue, she kind of wants to pursue it. We almost got her into TV when we were living in Bacoor. We had a lady there who wanted to be an agent of Micah and train her to get on TV, be an artist on TV. And it's not for kids. You know, it takes them away from the schooling, and then it's double hard on them. They got to really work really hard. Yeah, I understand, Lynn. You're a true, good Filipino lady. And there are a lot of you out there. A lot of you out there. So, being on this channel, Lynn, there are a lot of single guys on this channel. There are a lot of guys looking to find a beautiful lady. And if Ray doesn't find his way back to you, there'll be a lot of single guys chatting with you. I guarantee you. You'll have a choice of many, many very handsome men. Very good, honest, good men. Not saying Ray's not. As far as I know, Ray's a very, very good man. But you guys just have your differences. You work through them or you don't. But truly, the only reason I went back with that girl I was here with to begin with, after she lied, everything about her was a lie. And the only reason I went back was to get my stuff and get myself where I could be on my own. Put myself in a position that when I did leave again, I'm ready to leave and not go back, to never have to go back. So I went back and I spent about almost 11 months. And I talked to her dad every single day. Lynn says, I'm tall, not like small. Well, that's good, Lynn. I understand. Ray's pretty tall too, right? That's good. There's a lot of tall men in here, trust me. A lot taller than me. I'm only 5'9". I'm not tall. My wife is 5'2". I think my kids are going to grow over her. I think they're going to be like 5'3", 5'4", especially Ella, my 9-year-old. She's already almost as tall as her 12-year-old sister. Yes, JJ, exactly.
Me and Micah are not the same height anymore.
Better to, well, no, she's outgrowing you now. Let's see. Who's taller? Whoa, how'd that happen? Don't try to cheat, Micah. You're kidding me. Wow.
Her hair, look. Her hair is
Hold on.
fine.
Oh, it's your phone charm ringing.
Wala pa.
Answer Mama's phone. Whoa, where are you guys going? Wow, all dressed up. Wow, look at these ladies. Uh-huh. You came over here. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? Really? You know, we got about a dozen handsome single men in here. Too bad for you, you're married. Yeah. You're all dressed up. You're 5'7". That's good. That's very nice. That's a good height. Yeah, that's average, but that's tall for a Filipino lady. 5'7". That's nice. That's probably what attracted Ray to you to begin with, because he's a tall guy. You guys know what this is? I know Lynn knows what this is. What is this, Lynn? There's only a little bit left. My wife ate it all. What is that, Lynn? I'm still curious what food it is that Ray didn't like. Because guess what, Lynn? I'm going to have my housekeeper fix it for him. Let's see how he likes it. Tell me what he doesn't like, and we're going to fix it for him when he's here. Judith is 5'2", maybe 5'1", 5'2", like that. Ah. Well, Lynn, I don't blame him for not wanting to live in Manila. I hate Manila. The traffic, the smog, it's horrendous there. And I was there 8 years. I tolerated it for 8 years. I used to wear contact lenses. And in Manila, I cannot. Because the smog from the vehicles, the jeepneys and the cars, burned my eyes so bad. The diesel fumes would get in my contact and my eyes would water. I couldn't even ride my motorcycle. You know, I had to wear my glasses and goggles and a helmet to try to keep the smog off my eyes, because the smog would get in my eyes and just burn like hell. So. Oh, he didn't like gelatin? Really? Coffee jelly? Gelatin? Oh, JJ, you're as tall as she is. Good. Same height. Gelatin. Inday, where's your pack of gelatin? Let me have one pack, please. Delusional American Woman 1666. Yeah, I don't know what happened with America, guys. Yeah, I don't even talk about him. I don't like even bringing that up on my chatting. I don't like to talk negative about any people, and especially not where I came from. You know, I lived there 50 years. I'm just as guilty as all of you of dating and marrying them, and it's nothing to talk bad about. They have their own way of life, and we've experienced that. Now we come over here, we have a better way of life. Okay, Lynn, this is what you like. Is this what he doesn't like? Sophie? Is that what he doesn't like? I gotta figure out how to fix him. That's it? Gelatin? Wow.
Don't forget the...
Which one? Okay, off. Well, I'm eating leche flan, and I love leche flan. Yeah, you girls aren't watching your TV. Off it.
Yeah, Papa, I don't like watching on the TV because it's boring. I just like to scroll.
Okay, well,
Scroll.
go scroll then, but don't ruin your eyes in your phone, okay?
Not only
Your eyes are going bad. I just saw your eyes blinking again. You know that this blinking, my daughter's, oh, you're going, Mama? Okay. And you don't stay out till midnight or 2 in the morning, okay? Yep, that's terrible. I know a lady in the U.S., absolutely beautiful lady, and she's in her 40s, and she can't find a guy. She can't find a good, honest, healthy, wholehearted guy.
Papa, I think I'm taller
Been looking, can't find him. Very, very nice lady. Blonde hair, blue eyes, gorgeous lady. In fact, I just saw her. She posted up a picture on Facebook a minute ago. But she's a sister of a friend of mine. I know her personally, and I can't believe that she can't find a guy.
Papa,
Yeah.
when you guys go to Masbate again, can I go and get
Masbate?
contact?
I need to take you, hon, but right now I don't even want to talk about when. I don't know what happened there. All of a sudden, my Wi-Fi dropped off.
Now there's 8 people watching.
Most of the Pinay's are 5'2". Yeah, they are. They're small. Yeah, signal went away for there a minute, but HT says I'm 5'10", but the average American women consider it short. They're looking for 6 foot and above men. That's true. I'm short. I was used to be 5'9", and now I'm 65. What happens as you get older? You shrink.
That's short.
I swear I must have lost at least a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch now. I'm barely over 5'8", right now. So yeah, I used to be 5'9", and I lost 3/4. I guarantee it's in my backbone. My
Papa,
disc getting crunched down and down. I'm 65 years old now.
Since,
Worked hard all my life.
Since Mama's not here, can I make telkana?
I'll give you 30 minutes to make it, and then I'm done with that nonsense. Wants to make these cookies out of baking soda and sugar.
But first I need to find a phone.
Well, at least she put my son to bed. So, anyway, I don't know if these guys are going to make it here because, like he told me, there's the low pressure system coming, and it's supposed to come through tomorrow. And they want to leave on a boat tomorrow by 10 a.m.
Drums are rising tomorrow.
I think it leaves at 10 a.m. It's supposed to arrive here at 1:30 p.m. But I told James, whatever time his boat leaves, to text me so I know what time I can calculate the 3.5 hours it's going to take him to get to Kalumpang. And then I'm going to drive my truck over because I'm sure Ray doesn't have a bike to ride on. And Karen, I believe, is riding with James. They're going to bring one motorcycle. They talked about bringing 2. James was going to ride one. Karen was going to ride one. But Ray doesn't have one that I know of. So I'll just take my truck and go over and pick Ray up. He'll get to ride an aircon truck. He'll like that. Instead of on a bike. My bike has a flat tire. The guy's supposed to come in the morning and change the flat on my bike. It's a 400 Dominar, and the tires are a pain in the ass to get off. It's got disc brake in the back, and when you remove the tire, then it's difficult to get the brake line back up in there. For some reason, this disc is just a pain in the butt, and when you get it out, it's tough to get it back in. And so this guy's he does all my mechanic work on all my bikes. So I just asked him, I was in a shop the other day, I was working on a freezer for his dad. It's the one where I started charging the freezer up. I didn't notice any leak in it, and I'm charging and charging. I get it up. It's getting hot from top to bottom on the fins in the back. It's very good, and the inside is very, very cold, starting to freeze. All the shelves coming down one by one, getting very, very cold. I got about to the bottom one, I see a little white smoke coming up the left side, right by the electrical cord, right? I put my hand down there, it's cold. I said, I'll be damned, I got a Freon leak. I showed Danny, the guy, my mechanic, I said, come here, Danny, we got a leak in this thing. I said, I can't fix this, it's up inside the sidewall of your freezer. So basically it would require that I disassemble the entire freezer, lift the entire metal casing off of it, to repair the leak. And so I didn't have time that day. I told Danny, if you want to take the casing off, give me a call. I'll come back and patch it up for you. And I've been just swamped with aircon work, and refrigerator and freezer work. The last 4 days, it's been nonstop every day. Even today, this morning, I went and I did one freezer in the morning. The compressor was no good. Okay. So we troubleshot that, got it down. Okay. The compressor's no good. So that's a no money job. They don't pay you for coming to look at it. They'll only pay you if you fix it in the Philippines, okay? So that's non-paying job. Then, what is it, hon? Ice?
Ice, 3 pieces.
Then we left there, and the guy at Trios Resort called me. Can you come back and look at this 2 horsepower aircon? It's not cold again. Like, first his daughter texted me, and I told her, I said, we've done all we can for that unit. It's a year old. Call the installer, because there's something about that system. He's got more fittings in there somewhere, and obviously it's a fitting that's leaking, not the copper tubing. So you need to call the installer and have them come back and check all the fittings on this thing. They're about 26 feet. The pipe up on the wall comes out of the evaporator on the second floor, and it runs straight across the wall for about 30 feet, like that. Then turns the corner and goes to the condenser outside. And I told that lady, I said, we've done all we can. I don't have nitrogen. I don't have dye. I said, I recommend you contact the team in Manila or in Masbate and have them bring dye and bring nitrogen so they can install the dye in the system. They can press it up with nitrogen, pressurize the system with nitrogen, because all I had was R410A. I don't have nitrogen. I'm pressing it up with Freon. And I'm out there soaping his stinking pipe, his evaporator, his condenser, everywhere. Bubbling soap everywhere, trying to figure out where this leak is. No sign of a leak. Then we went up, I climbed up, we put 2 ladders together. We put like an 8-foot ladder, and we tied about 4 feet of it, halfway up 4 feet onto my ladder that's 16 feet tall, okay? We roped it together, we put it up on the wall. I'm 65 years old. I'm climbing up a rickety-ass ladder, 30 feet in the air to go work on this pipe. I did. I cut the insulation back. I exposed the 2 fittings behind the evaporator there on the wall. I soaped them really good. Not one bubble came out of them. So I said, okay, it's not leaking here. So I told the guy, I said, I'll put stop leak. I have Aerocom Extreme Ultra stop leak from Italy that I import. I said, if the hole is less than 0.3 mm, it will find the hole and it will patch it for you. And we won't have to keep going after and after and after a hole. It'll patch the leak, wherever it is. Well, then he called me today. And because he told me yesterday, well, if it doesn't stop the leak, then I don't have to pay, right? I said, okay, fine, whatever. I don't argue with customers, you know. So today we get over there. It didn't stop the leak. I went over and I was talking to him and his wife together. I told him, I said, you know, what I do around here is minor repairs and cleaning of systems. I'm not into climbing up 30 feet on the wall of buildings and looking after somebody else's job. If they messed up your system when they installed it, they need to come out and fix your system. The system should be warranted for a year. It's a brand new resort. And so I told him, best you contact the owner of the company and have him send a technician out and tell him to bring dye and nitrogen with them. And they can find your leak. And I'll just wash my hands of it. You want me to clean your air cons? Fine. Call me when you're ready to clean your air cons. I don't want to get into the maintenance anymore. I'm done with it. I'm too old to be climbing up ladders, you know? Especially 30 feet in the freaking air. Anyway, I'm going to catch up on your comments there. The kind of man they deem worthy as many, many other women betting him for marriage. Yeah. Jimmy John says, I lost 1 inch to Michael. I used to be 6'4". Yeah, see, we do lose height, you know? HD says, I'm too tall for average life in the Philippines. I can't ride in the passenger side of a tricycle in the back. I either ride in the main seat and take up 3 places or the back of the driver. HD, buy a truck. You want to buy one? I got one for sale. Actually, today I did pick up my Nissan Toronto, guys. It's a 98 Nissan Toronto 4x4. Piece of crap. I put too much money. I paid too much and put too much money into it. And now it's still not right. I'm trying to find a transmission for it. It drives great. To town and back here, everything works fine. I even put it in 4x4 today. There was a big, sloppy, deep mud hole on the road. So I did it on purpose. I put it in 4-wheel drive, went right through it. Just for the fun of it. Because I wouldn't do that with my 2-wheel drive truck. You know, I got big old tires in my 2-wheel drive truck. You know, but I wouldn't do that with it. I'd probably end up stuck in the ditch over there with a 4x4. No problem. I'll just dig my way right out, you know. So it's fun having the 4x4 back, and the 4x4 works. But the vehicle, I wouldn't take it over in drive 2. I wouldn't take it over 60. I've had it to like 80 in drive 2 before, but I mean it cruises along, it hauls butt. But you don't want to do that in drive 2. I don't have drive. I don't have overdrive, and I had it before I took it to the Shade Tree mechanic here. Okay, it was a good vehicle, just smoking a little bit. I took it to the guy. I said, "Hey, can you check my injectors? I think I got a problem with the injectors or the fuel pump." And he checked the injector. He said, "Oh yeah, it looks like you got some dirty injectors." So I bought brand new. I gave it to him to put in. He tells me, "Oh, I think you got blow by." I don't know if someone's calling my other phone. Wait a minute. Who's calling this phone? This phone is the phone I'm talking to. My messenger and Facebook's the same. Who called me? Oh, James called me. Hold on, guys. Hello, James. You're in bed already.
Oh, sorry, Michael. I just had a couple questions. Michael, I think I dropped my driver's license somewhere over there. Has anybody found my driver's license?
Not that I know of, but we'll look again when you get here. Nobody takes
Alright,
nothing here.
I think I might have dropped my Philippine driver's license over there. Karen said I had it
Wow.
when I went there, but I don't have it now.
Maybe it's in Den's room somewhere.
What's that?
Maybe it's in the room you stayed in.
Maybe. If not, I'll have to figure out how to get another one.
That's a pain in the ass. You gotta go get a letter notarized that you lost your driver's license, notarized letter, and take that into the LTO, the notarized letter that you lost your license, and like an apology letter or whatever, and then they'll let you get another license. You pay and get another one.
You have to do the test and everything again, or no?
No, shouldn't have to. They got you on record. They know you're
Alright.
you're licensed. You can do that in Masbate City. We got some. We have relatives in the LTO there. Oh, no problem. We'll get it done for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Michael.
No problem. Alrighty. Papang told me there's a big storm coming, a low pressure area, heading right for Masbate and Panay Island. I mean, Masbate, Panay, going towards Palawan is what they think, coming from Samar.
Okay.
So tomorrow,
What day?
tomorrow, next day, coming now.
Oh, great.
Check the weather report, and if you go to Banaka and the boats are running, you're probably okay to get over here, and you'll be over here.
Okay.
Just let it pass by, you know. But expect some rain in the next few days.
All right.
All right.
All right. We're going to get up early and go to Bonica and see if we can get the boat.
Yeah, I think the boats don't run Sunday. I believe they run Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. So
All right.
go there and check, though. You never know what you're
Yeah,
going to
sure.
find. There might be somebody there running.
Yeah.
Definitely
All
check.
right. We'll check.
All righty.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Catch you soon.
All right.
All right, let me know what time you depart. If you leave. All right, guys. So anyway, James is still planning to come. Good. And I don't know whether he's in a hotel or where he's staying tonight, but it looked like he was laying in a bed, ready to go to sleep. There's a bunch of rain in Rojas. Yeah, Scott, there is. I was looking at the clouds today. I called James earlier. I talked to Steve over there, Scuba, and I was talking to him. He said, yeah, the rain just stopped like 10 minutes ago. They were at the party at Mike's place at the Canadian Beaver. Scuba's going to come, I think, Monday, maybe. I think he has hotel booked through tomorrow, and then Monday he'll probably come over. But we got plenty of room for everybody. We already arranged for rooms for everybody. My brother-in-law house down by my fisherman shack, his house is empty. He moved out, went to Manila right now, but we have the key to his house. Got a bedroom there and a kitchen. I think he's got a CR there now, and he has water. And then our house, of course, I've got at least 2 and possibly 3 rooms here. At my father-in-law's house, we have 1 room there that he's not using because he and my mother-in-law sleep on the terrace. It's a lot cooler there. So we have plenty of rooms, not a problem. I never tell anybody no. Hello, Gina. How are you? Gina Vlogs. We have a lot of vloggers in here, guys. Welcome, welcome. Because you guys know so many people. And it's very awesome. HT says, Lynn, most women in the U.S. are your height. They prefer men 6 feet and over because they wear heels. They don't want to be taller than their man. Yeah, they do. They wear those heels. Sometimes I've seen them 6 feet tall. Those heels are like that. How tall they are? Where's my ladder, Ella?
In the bedroom.
I have a ladder for them. That's why they're so high. I'll show you. We make the cabinets all higher. You know why? Keeps them out of the snacks. There you go. There's the ladder. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 feet high. So if they're 5 feet and that's 5 feet, they're going up to an 8-foot ceiling, no problem. It's good. That's why we do it though. Because you know where we put the snacks, right? There you go. Way up there. In the highest cabinet of all. That's where the snacks are. And yeah, look at my daughter. Yeah,
Yeah.
This is what she does to get a snack. Smart ass. Anyway. That's how they do it. She climbs up there. The ladder's in the bedroom. But yeah, that's why they're up there. Keep them out of the snacks so they stay slim and trim and look beautiful. My first time in the kitchen. Okay. There's the Phantom Leak. HD, I have dated professional models. They're taller than me. Height only bothers unsecure women. That's true also. I've dated, before women that have been taller than me. And it never bothered me. But maybe it bothered them. I don't know. I just only dated and we never got married. So I always married women who were shorter than I was. I always married older women, guys. I don't know why. My first wife was, she was 9 years older than me. Had 4 kids. None of them were mine. Second wife was, how old was she? She was 37. I was 25. 12 years older than me. She had 3 kids. 3 girls. The first one had a boy and 3 girls. The second one had 3 girls. None of them were mine. We were together 14 years, so it's just like you have your own kids, Third marriage was a Mexican lady. She was 4 years older than me, and she had 2 boys. Both of them, the youngest one had just getting ready to graduate high school when we met in '99, and we stayed together till 2010. Then we divorced, and then in 2011. I met the lady here.
Mama?
She was older than me. She lied, told me she was 50. I was 51. Okay. We get together, we're doing our own thing. That's when the breakup started, is when the lies were starting and all the crap starting. And she was rich. She lived in BF Homes in Paranaque, Phase 6A. That's why I lived there. So I was telling Lynn earlier. And I built the whole spa there. I built it. I ran it. Everything. She didn't run nothing. Didn't put any money into it. But boy, when the breakup time came, she ran straight to the bank. It was a joint account. She wanted to make sure we had a joint account together. And she left me with the only money I had was in my pocket, $200. And my next paycheck she got also. So basically I was left in the Philippines with no money. $200. And then I met Charm. And she was quite the charm. She took care of me. She showed me what real Filipino ladies are like. Not scammers. Real ladies are like. She's the one who paid everything until I started getting money again. About a month and a half. She paid everything. She moved me from Paranaque, from my spa there on Aguirre Avenue. She moved. We packed everything up in boxes. She had one of her relatives come in their truck and pick up the stuff. And what we did is we took a bus. We did the bus. We took everything to the bus station, to Aurora, or Raymond. We went to Raymond. Raymond Station. We put all our boxes and stuff on Raymond and the motorcycle I had. Put all in the Raymond bus. The Raymond bus took it to Masbate City. Then we had our relatives pick it up in their truck from Raymond when we got to Masbate City, and they drove it to where we are now, to Masbate, to Balud Masbate, to this village. They brought it here. They didn't come all the way here. We had to bring the boxes and stuff to San Antonio, Barangay, and then my father-in-law brought his boat, and we put everything on the boat, and we brought it here to the village. And that's how we moved here. But anyway, Charm's a hell of a lady. There ain't no way in hell I'm breaking up with her, I'll tell you. I'm not going to do anything to piss her off. I'm going to always love the cooking she cooks, except for bagaong and stinky fish, which she understands. But you have to take care of the ladies, guys, and respect them. And the minute you start talking about their cooking, you're disrespecting them. Because Filipinos love to cook. I'm sure Lynn is a good cook. Most Filipino ladies I know are excellent cooks. But to not like something they eat or they cook, their foods nobody's going to like. Their foods everybody likes. But to break up over it? I don't know, Ray. I think you need to call her again and tell her how beautiful she is before somebody else does. And you lose her forever. You will. You'll lose her forever. And I'll tell you what. Lynn is a good woman. And she's working. So, yeah, the parrot hack I share. Yeah, she's a very good climber. She's very athletic. She's going to be, she's throwing the discus, guys. She's going to throw the discus in track. Hi, Mike. I'm in Masbate Island in Balud area. I'm on the opposite side of the peninsula from Balud, Masbate. I live in a little village, fishing village, very remote. Hard to get here. Access is tough to get here. We did have a road coming here, but 6 rivers washed out. No more road. So now we have a sidewalk we drive on. We drive a chariot or a motorcycle or whatever you want to ride over here. We have a lot of everything. ATV. But we also have boats that we can take if we need to get around. Where are you from, Mike? Hasty says, old is subjective. Is there an objective range for old? Lynn says, Mike, a lot of women only need is money. That's true, Lynn. That's all they need. And then there's those who work hard. Yeah, Mike, if you've heard of Cebu Island, then Masbate is the next island just north of Cebu. Look on the map. We're right in the center of the country. Right in the center of the country. Hang in there a second. I'm going to show you exactly where I'm located. Let me just pull it up right here and I'll show you. Oops, wrong app. Beep. Hold on. I clicked on the Play Store and I realized I got 20 apps open. Here's my map. Okay, this is going to show you Masbate Island, what it looks like and where it's located. Okay, if you're looking at the Philippines, right? Masbate Island is where the blue dot is. Okay, I'm just going to zoom it in here. Backwards. Let me just do it forwards and show you. Okay, that's the island I live on. If you look right where my island is, oh, hold on a second, I'll get this back here a second. Okay, if you see the island, you see the blue dot, and right below it, you see, doggone it. Hold on. Sorry about that, Mike. Give me a second. Get back up here. Okay, you see the blue dot, that's where I live. Right below it is Rojas City. Right there is Rojas City. Okay, Panay Island is here. That's where James and Karen live. Okay. Then, if you look up here, or look over here, on this side, hold on, doing this backwards doesn't work too well. Okay, now you see where I'm located, where the blue dot is? And then you see Cebu Island. Cebu right here. That's this long, skinny island. That's Cebu. If you don't want to fly into Manila, you fly into Cebu, and you're very close to a lot of beautiful islands to go visit, okay? Bohol, Cebu, you got Bacolod, you got Masbate, you got Panay Island, you got Leyte, Samar, a whole smorgasbord of beautiful places. Siquijor, so many places you can go visit by flying into Cebu, right here. And I'm just over here. I'm not far away. But that's where I live. And if you zoom in on it, you see the town of Balud is there. And then you look at the blue dot. You don't see much of a road going there, do you? Because there ain't one. Okay. I'm going to show you this. You see that little gray line going across there? Let's see if I can show you. A little gray line right in the middle of my screen, right? That's the little dirt road we have to take to get to where I live. From the Balud side, we come all the way across, okay, to the coast, and we drop down the coast here. Oops. To right there where you see Kinyan and Tonga. That's my village. That's how it's spelled, Kinyan and Tonga. And then you see the blue dot. I'm right between Kinyan and Tonga and Kinyan and Dutay, but I'm right in Kinyan and Tonga. That's where I live. If you hit the satellite view, you're going to see my house right there. I'll just zoom right on up. There's my house. That red roof and that gray you see, that's my house right there.
Yeah?
Yeah, huh? That's my house, and there's my beach, and there's our boats. We got 3 boats right on the beach. So, and I'll tell you what, folks, you're not going to find a more beautiful place than Masbate Island. You can, but you're not going to be able to afford to live there. You know, you go find some very, very ritzy places like Boracay and all that. But when it comes to cheap, good country living, the rodeo, the fishing, everything you could want to do, it's all right here on this island. That's why I love this island so much. Awesome, awesome place to live. Yeah, the good thing about having it is that you're only broke till the next month. Yeah. Well, that's where business comes in also. So Lynn says, scammer, they are pretending. Yep. He says, I'm in Batolan, Zambales, Luzon right now. Okay. I know exactly where that is. You're up close to Pampanga. Philippines had home economics where they taught the young women the skills to maintain a home. Mike says, so it's tough to get there. I'm from America. I've been here for 9 months. Actually, Mike, it's simple to get here from where you're at. Take a bus from where you're at to Lucena. Okay? It's about a 6-hour ride on the bus. Jump on a bus going through Manila. I think you could take a Victory liner from where you're at. You drop right down into Manila. Then you go to the Pitex terminal and you catch a bus for Lucena. Or you go to Jack Terminal, JAC Terminal, catch the 6 a.m. They give you a snack and a bottle of water. And it's a point-to-point bus. So you don't have to stop for every frickin' stop. The JAC bus liner will take you direct, point-to-point.
Remember this?
Yeah. So the Jack liner, you take a bus from Pampanga and you go to Cubao. In Cubao, you jump off the bus you're on and you take a grab to Jackliner, JAC, and you tell them, I want to go to Lucena. In Lucena, you're going to catch a ferry called the Star Horse. If you're over 60 years of age, show your driver's license and you'll get a ticket for 700 pesos. That would drop you the next morning. You'll leave at 2 p.m. You'll sleep. They have a bunk for you, everything. You got a little lounge up there. You can go drink beer all night if you want. You know, check out the ocean, the sunset. Check out the sunrise in the morning. Have your own bunk and air-conditioned space. And the next day, you arrive Masbate City. From the city, you drive an hour and a half. You're at my house. Hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on the weather, and you'll be at my place. It's not hard to get here. Lynn says, I work in many companies here in Manila. Very nice. I'm a hard worker too, Lynn. And I had a company there in Manila. I still have my company, but we're not in Manila anymore. Our company is actually headquartered in Bacoor, Cavite, and it's called Essential Efficiency Enterprise. That is my company.
Why did we move out of Cavite again?
Because the pandemic hit. COVID. I don't want you children being there in Manila with COVID. You would have probably caught it. Yeah, when the pandemic hit in 2020, I went to Poland on a trip. I was there for 4 days in Poland, trying to source face masks for Las Piñas for a hospital, a good friend of mine in AGZH Hospital, AZGH, Albert Zarate General Hospital. And he wanted to sell face masks in Las Piñas. So he paid for my trip to go source masks over in Europe. Couldn't find them. I should have just gone to China and bought them, you know? You gonna get that, please? Now, go get it. Quick, the
Wait,
doorbell.
China?
I should have gone to China. I went to Poland. There wasn't nothing there. I went to Krakow, Poland, and then I checked out every city around there. I was going all over Poland in 4 days, walking in and out of pharmacies in town and everywhere, just trying to find a source for face masks. Nobody was wearing them, and nobody knew where to get them. And the pandemic was here. It was already here. Crazy, huh? Europe wasn't wearing face masks. The Philippines were locked down in face masks. I don't know if Poland ever locked down. Some countries were smarter than that, you know? Anyway, I didn't find face masks. I spent 4 days in Krakow, Poland, going around everywhere. Flew back to the Philippines. What is that? Give me the change. Give me the bucket. So yeah, after Poland, the only other countries I've been to are here in Asia. I do countries where I have distributors who work for us. Like I went to Thailand. I took the family this year. We did 2 weeks in Thailand, the whole family. What a beautiful trip that was. Our distributor there treated us for 3 days. He had a vehicle there for us, a van, and he showed us. He had his driver take us anywhere we wanted to go. So we went to Ramayana Water Park. He wanted us to go there because he had free tickets for us for the whole family. Because Ramayana Water Park uses the products that I sell to him, that I'm the wholesaler for. So 50, 70, 80, 90. I'm working right now, Lynn. You know what I'm doing? I'm selling ice. See? We sell ice here. Here you go, hon. So, anyway, he took us we went to Ramayana. We went to Pattaya Shore. We walked through the red light district of Pattaya. The whole family. We went down there. They got to see the magician down there, and you know all the characters on the street, and all the beautiful ladies standing around, and you know everybody got to see Pattaya. Then we went to Atenaida. We rode the elephants. We went to the wet market where you ride the boats around the market, and that was fun. And then what else did we do? Yeah, we did so much. We went to malls and everything. We just went all over the place. We were enjoying ourselves. Yeah, my daughters had a lot of fun. But 2 weeks is a long time, anybody, to go to Thailand, guys. If you're with your family, it's just a long time, long vacation. We were tired, ready to go home. You know, after 10 days, you're ready to get out of there. And you know, the weirdest thing happened to us. I don't believe in ghosts, okay? I've never seen one, so I don't believe in ghosts.
Somebody was knocking
Yeah. You hear?
at the door.
Somebody,
Was knocking
our door was locked.
Uh-huh.
I always lock the door, okay?
But
The door was locked.
But it went open.
And at about 2 o'clock in the morning,
It's open.
we hear some noise, and then,
Knocking.
some knocking, and then our door opens. I'm not kidding. I'm in a hotel, and our door opens, and nobody's there. I jump out of bed. I run to the door to see who the hell is coming in my room, I shut the door. I lock it. There's no one there. I shut the door. I lock it. I look out the people. There's nobody there. I open the door back up. I look up and down the hallway. There's nobody there.
And you
What
checked
the
the
hell?
security cameras.
Yeah. The next morning, I went down. Was that night or in the morning?
Morning.
In the morning. I went down to the front desk, and they have cameras. I said, "Can you please look back at the security camera for around 2:00 in the morning?" Somebody came in my room. Somebody opened my door. And we're watching the security camera. They can see right down the hallway. Nobody there. And you see the door open. That's some scary shit. Sorry, Facebook or YouTube. That scares the hell out of you. The door opens. The next night, we hear the same thing.
It's the same.
Like rattling and
It's
the door trying to open. But I had braced the door. They couldn't get it in. Couldn't open if they tried.
We
It
locked
wasn't going to open.
With, like chairs.
Yeah.
And our bags.
We put all the bags up against it, had the chairs against it. Nobody was going to open that frickin' door while we were in there, okay?
And
But-
the next day we tied it up.
Yeah. There was noise, but the door didn't open that time. It couldn't open. It's funny. But we were like, man, we got to get the hell out of here. This is too weird. There's nobody there. Because when I heard the noise, I'm looking out the people again, right? There's nobody there. They've been looking at, they just see my eyeball looking out at them, I'm not scared of much, but, that kind of bothered me. But we stayed there. We didn't leave. Told my wife, don't worry about it. Just put the bags in front of the door when we go to sleep. Nobody's coming in.
We did that every night now.
I lost my chats. Nobody's saying anything, huh? I got 12 people in the room. This is awesome, but nobody's talking. I hope all of you guys have subscribed, please. Give a thumbs up. If you haven't, I got 12 people in the room, and I've got 8 thumbs up. So if you guys haven't given us a little thumbs up there, it's free to do. Just hit the up button for us. We appreciate it. We love all you guys. We love chatting with you guys, sharing our experiences with you. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, Mike Hurley, if you want to get around, if you've been here 9 months, if you want to learn other places in the Philippines, you want to get around, come on over and visit, If you need advice, just tell me. I'll be glad to help you. Let him go. Let him go. He doesn't want to be held. Thank you. There are lots and lots of people in this place that can help you to get around anywhere you want to get around. It's nothing more than contact me on Messenger, Michael Lee White, Facebook, contact me here, message me here, glad to help you. I mean, I've been all over this country, and if I can't help you, Google can. I always tell
Cece
people,
can.
just get on Google. You can get all your answers from Google.
Cece.
Lynn, the last thing I see on my feed is I've been worked. That's all I see. I don't see any other comments from anybody. I got 14 people in the room, but I'm still at 8 thumbs ups. I don't get it. If you guys like to chat, just come on and say hi. We really, really appreciate it. We like to chat with you. That's what my channel's all about. The Philippines, okay? Reality in the Philippines. You want to know things? Come to my channel, ask. We got so many people here on my channel that know so much about the Philippines, and they're all willing to help anybody who doesn't know something about the Philippines. You want to get from point A to point B, you want to know where the best restaurants are, the best food to eat, what to try, what not to try. Don't try dried fish. Don't try bagaong. It's nasty. And Bicol Express, while it's very spicy and delicious, it's got bagaong in it. And it has that nasty shrimp taste in it. Pretty gross stuff. I don't know what happened to my chats. I don't have any chats going on. I'm going to go back and change my chat window and see if I can get something going. Here we go. So, yeah, I lost a lot, guys. Just give me a second. I got to go back all the way back to where Lynn made her comment. Wow, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I missed everything. Let me get back. Yeah, Mike, there's tons of good women in the Philippines and all over. Masbate has a plentiful, many. Let me go back. I'm still going back, guys. I just got caught up on my chat. It was like frozen again. Okay. Michael, I worked in many companies here in Manila. Yeah, it was off. I don't know why. And then I put it on, it was on top message. I went to all messages. It's back again. Now I got to catch up. So Dream says, I've been worked. And then Lynn, be careful that men don't go after you for money because they're broke. See it happening all over the world. And she says, I know. Aklan, my province is Mindoro. Jimmy John says, after thousands of videos, I like the Visayas the most. So do I, Jimmy. The Visayas is an awesome place. Camarines Sur, all across South Luzon, from Camarines Sur down through Pio Duran, Pilar, across Samar, Leyte, Masbate, Cebu, Bohol, Boracay, Panay Island, Aklan, where James is from, the mountain region. You got the beach and everything around Rojas City. You've got Iloilo, it's a bigger city, like a regular modern city with huge universities. They even have a big water park there in Iloilo. It's beautiful. Anyway, we're planning to go back to Iloilo to the water park soon. And I want to also do I'm probably going to do the passports in Legazpi when we have to renew. They're just closer. Let me catch this real quick. Thank you. I don't know why my chat gets turned off sometimes. It's really weird. So anyways, give me a second, but I'm just bouncing right back here in my life. Reconnecting me. Okay. JJ or HD says, Lynn, you look young, so plenty of men will be happy to be with you. Just don't lead with your money going into a relationship because that's who you'll attract. And Mike says, so you are deep in the Philippines, but maybe I can find a good woman there. Yeah, Mike, definitely. You can find a really good woman here. Good, faithful, true woman, good cook, take care of you, clean your house, wash your laundry, be a woman to you, not just a bar girl, Where you're at in that location where you're at is okay, but we know what's up there. Lynn says, HD, I lost my job. I don't have money for the men. Okay, well, you must be doing okay. You're still working. HD says, it's easier for women to find a man to sleep with, but finding one for a relationship is harder. Men and women they look for different things. They don't look for exactly the same thing you're attracted to. And Lynn says, wow, I like to travel, but I can't do that. HD says, it's complementary between men and women. They fill different roles. Yes, JJ, I have eaten frog legs for sure. I grew up in Louisiana and Mississippi. That's one of our good things to eat there, fried frog legs. Ghosts is demons, the restless souls of the Nephilim. Yep. Something was there, JJ. I don't know what. I didn't see anything. And I didn't even see a whisper or glimpse of a ghost in the hallway on camera. I saw nothing. He could have come in the room. I wouldn't have known. Maybe when he opened the door, he came in. I wouldn't know. I didn't see it. So it didn't bother me. Yeah, JJ, close to chicken. Very similar to chicken. No, Jimmy, still don't believe in ghosts. So I see one. Gonna have to stand there and look me in the eye. Then I'll believe in him.
Papa?
No, I'm still not a believer. Men are simple, 4 things they want, says HD. We want respect, we want a full stomach, we want our balls drained, and we want peace. What we look for to start is attraction, and if the woman keeps her integrity. Yes, baby.
I think a ghost was following Mama.
When?
When we went to Thailand.
Dang it, why didn't you tell me? I would have caught her and gave her to him.
But, 'cause, 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 'cause,
Mike says just looking for a good woman, not having much luck. Mike, don't set your expectations so high, and maybe you'll have better luck. Okay? Because some people, you've been here 9 months. You've been here a long time. I can probably guess a few places you've been already. I'd probably be pretty close to right, because you probably have occupied the same places that a lot of men who come to Manila do, where they go, what they're doing. And then you can't find a good woman in a bar, I can tell you that. So if that's where you're looking for a good woman, you need to change your location. Change it to one of two places: church or a mall. Okay? And get out of the bars. You're not going to find a good woman in a bar, working in a bar. Okay? She's there for a reason. She's there because she's broke. She's there because she wants your money. Okay? And she's also there because her mother or her father have needed money. And so she went and sold her soul to the devil to get money to give to her parents to keep them out of debt. And then she's in debt. And now she has to hawk her body to make money to give to her parents a little bit and to pay back her bar fine. So if you're looking in a bar, you're looking at the wrong women to begin with. Go to a mall, go to a massage parlor. For Christ's sake, they're hardworking women. Hardworking women who have a job, who are there. They may have 1 or 2 kids, but don't frown on them if they have children either. Because most women here, after the age of about 23, a lot of them have kids because they want kids. Okay? If you come here and you don't want kids, forget it. Because women who want to be with a foreigner want to make babies. There's a reason why they want to be with them. Their money, to make children, to get more money. Okay? So, at least they didn't whisper in your ear. I had one whisper in my ear back in the early 2000s. When it came to, it flew to the window. That was probably one of those big bat things. They sit on the roof of the Philippines. They look like bats, half people. Swung. Alistair, welcome. He says, which hotel was that? So I don't go to it. Jimmy says, hi, Alistair. 1 star says, hey, Sir Michael in chat. Just waking up, having some coffee. Yeah, welcome, 1 star. Glad you are awake, because that means God blessed you with another day to come and visit with us. Lynn says, Michael, thanks for being a good speaker, and you're live. I'm going to sleep. Bye-bye, guys. Okay, guys, Lynn is saying good night, everyone. She's going to head out and get her sleep. She's a hard-working woman, and we know she's a good woman. And if Ray doesn't take her back, it's up to her what she does, guys. There's a lot of lonely guys in here too, Lynn. So good luck to you and everything. And I hope that you and Ray get together, first of all. But if it doesn't work out, there's a place for exes and there's a place for new beginnings. So good luck to you. Hope you come back to our chat again soon. We'd love having you back. Okay, Jimmy John says, Eastern philosophy says, go shy away from humans with strong spirit. Okay, I must have a strong spirit. I would chasing after that sucker out the door. He wasn't there. He was gone. 1 star says, I've been saying something similar to Michael. 1 piece, 2 balls drained, and a sandwich. JJ says, I want kids for sure. It's called mananagaw. They separate from their lower half. That's right. Scary, huh, HD? I've never seen one. We got those little guys here. Their body's about that big. The wings. They fly around. They're fruit bats. We have a lot of mango here, and they hit the mango, and I guess they just land up there on the branch, and they hit the mango, and you see all the black dots where their teeth hit. They hit the mango, and pretty soon you got black dot spots all over the mango. I wouldn't eat that mango if I was you guys. If you see a mango, yellow, green, or green, with black spots on it, don't buy it. Don't eat it, okay? because it's been hit by the bats, by the fruit bats. And who knows what disease they're carrying. Who knows? I don't eat them.
And Papa?
And I make my kids wash the mangoes off good. They look for the black spots and throw them away. There's enough mango around. You don't have to eat those.
Papa?
Jay just says, I want kids for sure. I got the perfect person for you, JJ. And don't worry. Huh? What do you want? Why are you still awake? How come you're not in bed?
I don't have practice.
Oh, okay.
It's a rest.
All right.
Tomorrow.
Okay, well, relax.
Papa?
Aswang and walk. Yep,
Papa?
that's right. You know an awful lot about the Philippines, One Star. I think you're going to do extremely well here. When that aswang comes around,
Masa?
don't forget, get your bottle of orange soda, 3 cigarettes. What else do we put out there for the aswang?
I think that's it.
Bottle of soda,
Cigarette,
3 cigarettes. Okay? And you put it together underneath that apple tree.
And I think a little bit of water in the soda to
Yeah,
make it much more.
yeah. They, that aswang, they like soda, orange soda, and cigarettes. After it's been there for a month, you can throw it out because the aswang didn't like it. He
And
left.
Papa?
There's Capri, Giant, Tigbalang, Centaur.
And Papa? What will happen if you eat the mango with black spots?
I don't know, you could get very sick because that's hit by the bat. It's been bit by the bat. So if you have black spots, stop eating them. Don't eat them more, okay? But you could get very sick. I'm not joking.
I ate a lot of ones with black spots.
Ray just went online. I think there is where Lynn went to. Probably JJ. She's probably, I'm sure she's subscribed to him, and when he goes online, she's gonna go to bed, go hang out on his channel, not say nothing. She'll listen to him.
I'm gonna change it.
Please let James interview your wife. I want to hear her story in her words. That'd be interesting, won't it? If he wants to do it, I don't care. I'll go in the other room, let him have it at it.
You can eat.
I don't want nothing. I'm done. I don't want to eat anything. No, I'm on diet, hon. Duende, dwarf fairy that plays tricks on people. Yeah, Alistair, I hope he does. I'd like him to. I think he wants to. He wants to interview Charm. He can interview Charm. He can interview the kids. They'd love that. Charm's a little shy, but she'll tell him whatever he wants. You know, if he asks her questions, she'll answer him. That'd be fun to watch her do that. I like her to get more involved here. But you guys see her every time you get on with me, she's running around doing this. Always work.
Papa?
Then she lays down, she gets on her phone, and I can't get a word out of her. And nothing I can say. Get her off her phone, and then just roll over and go to sleep.
There's another search in December. You can do English and Tagalog.
Okay.
And
Yeah. So Ray is just live right now, huh? Maybe we have to go join Ray. We've been here for 2 hours. You guys want to jump on Ray's station? Jump his views up? Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, she doesn't care too much for the cameras. She's always busy. And that's her excuse. She doesn't want to get in front of a camera and talk to people, you know. She's Charm. Okay, hon. Charm's a beautiful lady, inside and out. And she's just the best woman in the whole world. And I just happened to get her. I'm so lucky. And I got 3 beautiful kids from her. I couldn't ask for more, you know? So, anyway, guys, let's stop the live feed. Let's jump on Ray and see what he's got to say. He's still in Auckland. See if he's drunk or not. See if he's jumping around, bouncing around, talking about his ex. Let's go prod him about his ex, about Lynn. Let's find out if he's still single. Oh, you're good here, JJ? I was trying to talk you guys all into we're going to go there and screw with Ray, you know, but Jay-Z says he's good with it. We'll just hang out here. That's good. Cheers. So anyway, JJ, how's your business going? Everything good? Smooth? No problems? That's what I was going to do. Just go play I Spy for Lynn's sake, you know? Not for my sake. I could care less if they get back together. Ray will be here in a couple days. I think the storm's going to blow his ass back to Panay. Honestly, I don't think he's going to come tomorrow because I don't think the boat's going to run. They won't run. If the waves come up, those boats are like my boat. And as soon as those waves come up, Coast Guard's going to say, nay, nay, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere with passengers on board, you know? Yeah, the waves are too rough out there. Let me get this doorbell. My daughter went to sleep. Yes, can I help you? You want to play? Okay. Come on. You guys know the routine. Turn it on yourselves. Get it going, okay? It still should be hooked up. Same as yesterday. All right. Oh, wow. Lots of money you guys have, huh? Hold on, guys. I got to get these guys some change. They want to play. It's Saturday night, and they each gave me a 100 peso bill. So what I should do is just turn the machine on, keep their 100, turn on the gaming machine, unplug it from the coin machine, say, okay, play till you want to, play till you're done. Get 100 pesos worth. No, they can't do that. It doesn't cost that much. Let's see what we got here. Let's hit them back. I know they're not going to spend all their money. I'm going to give them 50 pesos each. I'm not going to let them stay in line that long. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. There's 100. And now I got to go out here, guys. I got to make some more change for them. Wow. I got to get 50 more pesos from this other pot of money. This is my ice bucket money. I'm looking for 50 pesos worth of change. What's more I got up here? Oh yeah, I got a whole bunch of change up here. I'll just put the dollars in here, put her hundreds in here, and give them change. All change. These guys, they're good kids. They come over. What they do is they come over here. They weed the garden. They do a lot of things around my house. And hell if I know, HD. I just bought them. Hold on, I'll tell you the specs in a minute. I'm just joking. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50. If they want more change, they can come get it. I got 50 and 50. I'm going to give them their money. All right, let's go give them their change here. But these guys work around my house, out in the garden, cleaning the sidewalks and the driveways and stuff. Here you go. Okay, thank you very much. All right, guys, have fun. So, okay. It's PC gaming. Yeah, you know what they like here? The Roblox. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. I owe my wife 50-50. I owe her 100. Okay, so that's back in her pot. I got my little pot. There. Got money all over this freaking house. I don't know. You guys, pots of money are nice to have, you know? Little pots. I'm going to get to the specs. Okay. Steve's asking me, how's it going? I'm just going to tell him live now. Come on in. I told him live now. Come on in. He's a great time at the Canadian Beaver at Mike's birthday party. All right. Okay, guys. Okay, how to get out of that? Okay, I'm back. I was chatting to Steve there for a minute to come into the chat room. The specs on the PCs. Hold on. Let's go see what we got. I don't know. Okay, I have a Dell monitor. I have, what is this one? Think Center? Yes, sir. What's wrong? Headphone? Where'd they go? Grab a pair. Plug them in. Any pair is okay. They all work. Okay, this is an Intel. Old, 1997, 2013, coming up right now. Okay. These are just old computers, old gaming computers. They're Dell and what's the other brand? Just a second, I'll tell you. cheap junk, just cheap computers. I paid $100,000 for 8 sets with the coin machines, everything. Okay, and I don't know. I'm not really into this so much. This is a Lenovo. Okay, this is a Lenovo Think Center. Yep, Think Center M83. So you can probably just look that up on Google. Lenovo Think Center M83. And these guys are playing Mobile Legend. That's what he's normally playing. And then he'll be playing Mobile Legend over on this side as well. And this guy's just using Wi-Fi to get to where he wants. So what the guys were doing, they thought they were slick. They were coming here. Instead of paying for the gaming, they bring their phone with them. And it asks for Wi-Fi off my Starlink. It's 10 pesos for 2 hours. Okay, 5 pesos per hour. Gaming is 5 pesos for 20 minutes. So for 2 hours time, you're gonna put in 30 pesos, right? So instead of 30, they pay for 10 and they use their phones. They come up here and play Mobile Legend on my front porch and pay 10 pesos and get 2 hours worth of playing. So instead of me getting any money from gaming, I was only getting 10 peso for the phone. Oh, I don't know, HD. Come on over, we'll take them apart and figure it out. We'll bring up the specs on them. Hey, Steve, you're in. Okay, welcome. Sounds like a hell of a birthday party, huh? Hold on a second. This guy's having problems, I think. Guys, making a lot of noise over there. I noticed the party was really loud. So, anyway, I'm glad you guys had a great time. Give me a second. I got guys on the computer out here. I think it's kicking his butt. What's wrong? Huh? What? What are you doing?
This one.
It's loading again?
Yeah.
Okay, give it a minute. Looks like it's loading. Taking its sweet time, huh? It's coming. Let's see. If it don't come up, we'll have to do something about that. It worked fine for him yesterday. He's the only one that played on the machine yesterday. Click on the box. Open it up big. Go there. No. Connect now. What's your account?
There's.
Log in? Guess log in?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, you do it. You know how to do it better than I do. You guys play this every day. These guys, I just let them do their thing. See, he's already in. He's already in over here. Huh?
That one is not working.
Okay, get another one. Come on.
Go. 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 Uy.
Here. Did you try this one? Try that. Hey guys. Working? Huh?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay guys. They're both good. Just plugged in the wrong headset. Anyways, working now. Come on, cat. Get in here. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Inside. Hey. Talking to you. Let's go. Okay, stay out. Anyway. JJ says, what time do I close here? Well, on the weekends, usually try to run them out here by 11 or midnight. You know, I don't care. I've got solar power now, so as long as I have power and my battery's not low, I'm good with it. Stay and play, you know. And right now, I'm getting ready to shut this aircon off anyway. I don't need aircon right now. It's nice and cool in the house. Shut that thing right down. Okay. That takes care of that. Get rid of the noise, you know? The aircon was pretty noisy. I had front door open anyway, running in and out. No need to run the aircon. I like to go to bed at 9:30, guys, but it never happens. I'm usually up at 6 o'clock, and I'm usually down by 11, maybe if I have business going on, in 12. How did you stop the phone hacking on the wife? No phones allowed. No phones allowed at the dinner table. But how did you stop the phone hacking on the wife? I think I'm missing something here. Maybe did I miss a message a minute ago? Watch Mike's vlog. Yeah, HD, I don't know all the specs on it. I'd have to go in and bring it up and read all the specs to you because I don't know. It's been a while since I even bothered to look at them. I don't memorize them. But what I did is I bought a house in Cavite, in Mikara Estates in Tanza Cavite. It's a 3-bedroom house, upstairs, downstairs, small garage. The garage was enclosed into a gaming room. And inside, he had a cooler for beer and drinks. And then he had a freezer, the white freezer I have out here on my back patio. I bought the freezer and the cooler from him. I didn't bother to buy all his sorry store snacks and things like that. I didn't need all that. We weren't going to run a sorry store out of there anyway. So we had a renter coming in, a relative who wanted to rent the place for $9,000 a month. And we paid 1.68 million. We just paid cash for it to get it and to not have to fool around. In fact, we already have the title. That's how quick it came because it was a Pag-a-Big house. So we went directly with him to Pag-a-Big to pay off the loan. And we gave the guy, he had 900,000 invested, and we gave him 1.68 million total. And the house was valued at 2.4 million. So we got a hell of a deal on it. He wanted to get out. He wanted to move to north of the Locos. And our sister-in-law lives just down the street. Same kind of house, same size, everything. And we're just right down the street. At the other end of the street, straight in, you run right into our driveway, pretty much. Just a little jog to the right. But the gaming was there. The guy had 8 computers set up, coin-operated gaming, standalone. All you had to do is put your coin in, boom, go. And so turnkey. I just hooked it up to my Starlink and it works great. And I use my home Starlink just for that too, along with talking on the phone to you guys. The residential Starlink is pretty nice. And we had nothing before. We had no Wi-Fi. You go try to get Messenger, you get 1 bar, then it drops off. We tried every kind of antenna. I got a huge hyperbola antenna. I got, you name it, I tried it. And I couldn't get good signal here for save your life. About the time you get good signal, the tower in Kalampang would go down. And so again, no signal, it's like crap. When Starlink came around, I was one of the first ones to jump on it. And I said, I'm getting that. I got it and love it. Ever since, I've loved it. It's been awesome. So I'll keep Starlink. Now, whether I go to the Starlink Mini or not, just because as most of you know, I'm not a vlogger. I'm not here to, my goal in life is not to earn money from YouTube, okay? My goal in life is different from other people's goal in life. Most of the people who come on here that have their shows, guys, and a lot of you know all of them. You guys know them all. They're here to make money. And I have enough money. I do fine. I don't need to vlog to make money. I mean, that's another way of making money, I guess. I haven't earned any. But let me just read through these comments while I'm talking. So you guys will see it. If it gets monetized, because I can reach the views, hours, the subscriptions, I'm at 3. I don't know what I'm at right now. You guys could tell me. I was at 322 yesterday, and I haven't looked since. I didn't even look today. But doing this is because I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy chatting with you and conversing. I wish we could talk more. I understand there's that, James was saying there's one called something stream. Anyway, I may get it. He was talking about it where you could actually go in and you can have all the screens up and you can chat with each other. That could get pretty chaotic. The typing here, though, is just as chaotic. I don't like the typing. You guys, I'm sure, would rather just chat, Steve said, I just got Starlink and it's the best. Yeah, Starlink is good, Steve. I love it. Our public library here has software that generates codes with a time limit. Oh, that's cool. 323. So I went up one. Hi, Richard. How are you? Welcome to our chat. We're glad you popped in. Thank you very, very much, guys. And thank you for all the thumbs ups and the subscriptions. I really, really appreciate you guys. One day I'm going to reach the goal. Yeah, I don't quite get 300, I don't think, but it is 3,800. Steve, it was only 2,400 up a couple months ago. And then kabang, it went from 2.4 to 3.8. They added 1,400 pesos to the bill. Can you imagine the shock to people? They get Starlink, they're thinking, oh, 2.8, okay, it's okay. You know, PLDT charges me 2.4. You know, Smart's charging me this much. Convergence is this much. They added all, you know, it's okay. I can afford 2.4. It's a little higher than all of them, but it's okay. I can afford it. And so they do, and all of a sudden Starlink jumps up 3,800 a month. Whew. That's a big chunk of change for a lot of Filipinos to stomach. Okay, you know us. We're foreigners. We have money. We're not worried about that. But other people around that got Starlink when they got hit with a 3,800 bill were in total ticket shock. They never expected that, but it came. And now that's what it is. All right, HD, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, you come over anytime, and you're welcome to come here. Always got plenty of room for everybody. Everybody knows that. Come visit Mike. We'll have a good time. We always have a good time over here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And you know, when the jump up came, about the same time him and Trump had their falling out. Which I don't know what that was all about. Craziness. OBS Studio will allow you to do many things. Okay, well, I'd be glad to learn all this. I like learning, guys. I love learning. And all I can learn is great because then I can help other people and pass it along. So it's a lot of fun to learn things. I'm learning a lot here in the Philippines. I can tell you that. I'm going. He didn't care if I had slippers on or not. He's going. So you go with him. It's like the life of a farmer here, you know? And once you do it, you're like, I ain't doing this shit no more. All right, HD. Welcome anytime, bro. Just come on in. We have a place for you over here. No problem at all. We'll have a good time. Whatever, we'll have a good time. I'm glad you guys weren't fishing with me last night, though. Honestly. A lot of you guys were in here when I was talking about my fishing earlier. Whew. If Karen and James had been with me, he wouldn't own a boat. And Karen would never go fishing with him. I promise you. But they don't know about it. Unless they watch my live feed, then they'll see what happened. But actually, I didn't record it. I recorded dropping the nets, and I recorded pulling the nets in. But about the time all hell broke loose, my battery went dead. And that was content I wish I could have got. You guys would have loved it. That front of that boat was jumping up 6 feet in the air. 3 foot, 4 foot waves hitting us from all angles. The wind blowing about 40 kilometers per hour, and the rain coming down as sheets. And I'm wearing my glasses, and I couldn't see crap. My glasses were completely covered in rain. I couldn't see nothing. And then I got freezing freaking cold. The wind was kicking up so hard, and I started shivering. And he had this old, I don't know what, an old car seat or something there. The cloth from an old cloth car seat, stunk like hell. I didn't give a damn. I covered my ass up with it, and it helped a lot. Until we got into the channel, we just made it in the channel when he shut the engine down because he didn't want to run into the rocks with the propellers running. And Bim Bim, the guy with us, he jumped in the water. The water's only like chest deep on him, you know. I said, "You want me to get out? I'll help you." No, it's okay for now. And then I hear the boat hit the rocks. He's like, "Yeah, you need to get out. We're stuck on the rock." So I get out, boat's floating again. Oh, off we go. We move a little bit, hit another rock. So all of us are in the water holding the boat and pushing it on the kawaii, just pushing the boat to try to get it as close as we can to shore. Talk about hell. I could only imagine if James and Karen had been there. Holy crap. She would have crapped her pants. I swear. That boat was rocking, bro. I tell you, it was moving. And it would have scared the living hell out of her. She would have probably never, ever gone on a boat again. She's going to come here again. God forbid she ever be with us on a fishing trip like that. She'll never get in a boat again. Yeah, exactly. He would have changed his screen name. You're damn right. This would have scared the living hell out of most people because we didn't have life jackets. We know how to swim. We know the water. We know the ocean there. We do. Other people don't. You know, we know where the beach is. We know where the sandbars are. And people don't know that stuff. Never been here before. It would have scared the living hell out of everybody. Somebody telling you get out of the boat and walk. What the hell? Yeah, Steve. It was like being in a typhoon. This was strong ass wind and rain. And the worst part wasn't really, the rain was bad enough, but the lightning was 360 degrees around us, lighting up the sky with lightning bolts and lightning everywhere around us in the sky. It was just like a circle of lightning over our heads. And then the thunder and the rain. It was like a worst movie you ever saw in your life. And I was caught up right in the middle of it. And we got in. We caught like 3 kilos of fish. And we caught them right as the storm was raging coming in. We got in and we got the last of the nets in. And then we had to get back into the channel, which we had left. As soon as you come out of the channel, we didn't go very far out of the channel, and we started dropping our net, and we drove a mile dropping net. So we only had it in the net. When you pull the net back, you're going back that mile, and you just have to get in the channel and go home. We couldn't see the channel. The flashlight was dim. The battery was almost dead. My father-in-law's flashlight. He brought it, but it wasn't charged. It'll never happen. He will never let that happen again, I promise you. Because he could barely, he saw the flagpole. He saw the reflective stripes that are on the pole, the bamboo pole. There's like 4 white stripes of reflective tape taped around it. So you can shine your flashlight and you'll see, when you cross it, you'll see the reflective tape. You know that's the edge of the channel, the left side of the channel going in. So you can drive your boat in right there and be in the deeper water. And he couldn't see it. He saw it once. And I heard him say, there it is, you know. And then we went in, shut the engine down, and then he grabbed the push pole, and then we're hitting the rocks. It was like, but the hull in these boats is like timber, right? It's very thick. The wood is very thick, and then they mount the plywood on that. So the timber, the wood on the bottom is very thick. You're not going to bust through that. So you can hit rocks or whatever. It doesn't bother too much. What's up, hon? I thought you were going to bed. What time is it?
9:40.
Oh, it's still early. Yeah. Like a laser show. Yeah, Steve, looking at it from a hotel room or your balcony or the bar would have been cool. But being out in the middle of the ocean with it, that ain't cool. That would have scared the hell out of you, I'm sure. It wasn't fun, guys. It wasn't fun one bit. But we got in. We're here, you know. Just another thing. Put in your bucket of things you did, you know. Anyway. Steve, when are you coming over, bro? Who told me your hotel room ended on the 15th? Are you planning to come on 16th? Because there's a low pressure coming right now, Steve. And it's supposed to be coming tomorrow and the next day. Maybe tomorrow morning, if Karen and James get a boat, they're going to be safe to get here. And after that, I have a feeling by afternoon, the storm's going to be close enough, we're going to start feeling the effects of it. And there may not be a boat on Monday. Normally the boat travels Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday here, coming here. And it goes back on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So I don't really know. There may be some boats running tomorrow. I don't know. I told James that. But most of the time it's not. It's on Monday they come. Go back on Sunday. Yep, I still remember my basic training. But the problem is when they teach you basic training, you're wearing pants, trousers. When you live in the Philippines, you're wearing shorts. And how much air you think your shorts are going to hold? Okay, Steve. Not until your next trip. Okay. Alrighty. That's okay. You would have had a good time. Probably a better time you had in Rojas. But anyway, it's all good. We'll see you on your next trip. You're welcome anytime, like I said. Yep. I have my t-shirt on. It would have held some air. Yep. I would survive. Not to worry about me. There's plenty of bamboo and wood on a boat. There's 2 engine covers that float. They're just wood. There's 2 of those. There's if you get pissed off at the guy with you, he's holding the engine cover. You just tie the ankle rope around him and drop it. You got an engine cover to float on. It's all good, guys. Depends on how big your bottom is. Yeah, that's true. But you know the t-shirts hold a lot of air. They can hold a lot of air. But I'm not worried about it. I mean, when I jumped out of the boat, it was only like not even waist deep. You know what was the joy of jumping out of the boat? The water was so frickin' warm. It's like hopping out of a freezing cold, wind-driven rain and hopping into a hot tub. That's what it felt like. Literally, it felt like I jumped into a hot tub. I was like, oh, this is great. I'll stay in the water. I'll push the boat the rest of the way in, you know? So, yeah, you could do that too. But you know, there's not that many of those floating around out here. There's not too many. You know what these kids use? They take the little half liter or the half-gallon jugs and gallon jugs with lids on them, put them in a piece of net, and they get 2 bundles of bottles like that with the net, and they float between them. Yeah. Or they make a little raft out of kawaii. They float that. They go pick up rocks in the ocean and put them on top of the kawaii and float them back to shore if they're collecting rocks for somebody. You know, they're building something that requires rocks. You send the kids out, give them 20 pesos a sack. They come back with sacks of rocks for you. And they just go out there with little Hawaiian rafts and get under the water, pick the rocks up, throw them in a sack. When it's full, lift it up, put it on the Hawaiian, fill up another one. They bring them in, they sell them to you. 20 pesos a sack. Yeah. Yeah, I've spent some time in the cold waters off California. But I used to love going up there, and I was down south, down in Ocean Beach, Mission Beach area, and we used to go almost every day and boogie board. We didn't even surfboard, we just boogie board. A lot of fun.
board?
Wintertime, a lot of fun. Big waves.
What's boogie board?
It's a board that's about as long as you are tall. It's a short board made out of styrofoam. And you hold it, you paddle it like you would if you're doing a surfboard. You can paddle really fast and get on top of the wave, and the wave carries you all the way in to the shore. A lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any around here. But anyway, I want to make or buy a set of wooden skis, water skis. I want to find some water skis, and I want to see if my boats will pull up a water skier.
What's a water?
I'll be the first one to try. And if it works, I'll teach my girls how to water ski. They would love that. It's skis you put on your feet, and you hold onto a rope, and the boat pulls you, and you go up, and you're riding on top of the water.
Like a surfboard?
Sort of like with 2 skis, one on each foot, like snow skis, but they're for the water. They're wider, and they're for the water. And the way I used to teach the kids, I'd wrap a rope around each one. I'd tie a loop around the front of each one to keep the skis together, so they don't have to worry about the skis going apart. And it holds them together straight, and pulls them up out of the water, and off they go. It's fun. You're scooting along on top of the water behind the boat. And then you can, once you get good, you can jump the wake and go off to the side of the boat. And if he does a turn, you can really get up speed. He slings you like a slingshot. Get really, really fast.
Should we make
And you come back, you fly across his wake again, you get air. It's nice. It's fun.
Should we make popsicles?
Popsicles. I'm not making that in the nighttime. I'm going to get ready for bed here pretty soon. Anyway, Yeah, skimboards. I never was able to run on and jump on a skimboard. I was never that agile, but they do it all, and a lot of guys in California do it. And then they fly the kites, with their surfboard or their wakeboard or whatever they're using, and they carry that on their feet while they're flying through the sky. It's just very cool watching those guys. That'd be a lot of fun. I just never did it either. You can try barefoot on the Katig. If you do that, you can definitely do it on skis. I'm sure I can do it on water skis. I used to water ski a lot. I'm just wondering if my boat that's got 2 single-cylinder diesel engines, a lot of torque. I mean, it can do 10 knots. That's fast enough for a water skier. I'm sure it'll pull me out of the water because it's got good torque. So anyway, I'd have to try it just for the hell of it. One day I'm going to get some water skis and I'm going to try it. Steve says that would be awesome at the Canadian Beaver Beach. Yeah, I'll tell you what would be awesome over there. My product, the other product I sell by Frank Zapata Racing Products, the Fly Air, Fly Ride, you hook them onto jet skis, and the ones you see people stand on the platform and they go up and they can do flips and they hook to the hose of a jet ski. Okay, that was made by Frank Zapata. Frank Zapata. And I am his distributor here in the Philippines. And I have the contract with him for 5 years to distribute his products. You know what the problem here? Nobody wants to buy it. All these resorts I've been to, and I've used to flood LinkedIn with it. Nobody wants to buy. Too expensive for Filipinos, I guess. But maybe Canadian Beaver should look into it. Maybe we can sell him the Fly Ride. It's like a motorcycle seat, you sit on. You got a controller in your hand. You control your jet ski from your hand and you drive it through the water, and the Fly Ride follows. Wherever the jet ski goes, the Fly Ride will go. And it's like flying above the water, so you don't have to hit the wakes and the waves and everything. You're riding up here above the waves, above the water. So, yeah, HD, my boat will do more than 10. I can probably do 15, get full throttle, go for about 15 kilometers per hour. I think we did 17 before. But you run 20 horsepower diesel engine, single cylinder diesel engine, and you run a 13-inch blade, the low speed 13-inch blade. You can really get moving. Get my big boat going. My big Queen Charm boat can move that. I'd probably do 15 to 17 on the Queen Charm full throttle. I think I can get up on it. I wanted to get the banana boat too. I want to try like a 6-seater or 10-seater banana boat and just have my pump boat pull it around the ocean and let kids pay for rides. Even if kids only paying 10 pesos or 15 pesos or whatever, 5 pesos, the whole village is going to be lined up to ride over and over and over again. They're going to be having some money. Their parents may end up broke, but the kids will have all the money and they'll have all the fun. I'm sure I get the parents out there on it too, But anyway, I'm thinking seriously about the banana boat, doing that here in the village. Nobody's got it. No one's got the money to buy it. So maybe it'd be another little basket of money. Might work out. Going behind the props. Yeah, well, the props are right behind the boat, HD. You're going to be back a ways. You're not going to be right behind I wouldn't do anything right behind the props on any boat.
What time is my drum set coming?
Who?
My drum set.
Your what?
Drum set.
Your drum set?
What time?
Probably before 10 a.m.
9?
9 to 10, probably. We ordered Ella a drum set. When Ella turned 9 years old, I asked her what did she want for her birthday. Pagla on Long Beach. Okay, I'm going to try it. I think I should try it. I got to talk my wife into it. It's about 25,000 for a banana boat, maybe a little more, maybe 35,000 pesos. And it's going to be hard pressed to get her to buy it when she's not going to make enough money back on it before it probably gets flattened, hitting a rock or something. Who knows? I know they usually use regular fiberglass boats, but over here, once they use jet skis to pull the banana boats around. They use a jet ski. They don't go super fast, but they put 10 people on it and a jet ski pulls them. Yeah. It's what they got over in Gigante Island. They got jet ski with banana boat. I'm sure my pump boat can pull a banana boat around. No problem. We can pull other boats around. You know, when James was coming to Masbate, his boat broke down in the ocean, was drifting right towards Gigante Island. They sent another boat out, picked him up, towed him back to Kalampang. We do it all the time. We tow boats in that are broken down all the time. So I know we got plenty of torque to pull a boat. We can pull a banana boat, I'm sure. We'll try it. Yep, you've seen both used there. You watch a lot of videos, One Star. You learned a lot about the Philippines. That's awesome. Because, you know, before I came here, I don't think I watched one video or talked to anyone about the Philippines. Nobody. I came here blind. I came here totally blind. And everything I learned on my own or through my mentor, an 80-year-old guy who taught me as much as he could before he passed away. That guy used to tell me some stories, let me tell you. A lot of fun. Just sit down and have a coffee with the guy every morning, drink a cup, two of coffee. Then in the evening, a couple, 2 or 3 beers, you know. Then go our way and go home. Next day, repeat. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Learn to read the newspaper, learn Tagalog some, learn how to pronounce words. That was the most important thing he wanted to teach me, is how to pronounce words and properly say the language. Not necessarily understand everything I'm reading, but at least be able to read it. And if you can read the language, you can read the songs, you can sing videoke. So a lot of fun over here, guys, especially when you have a few of these and you think you can sing Tagalog. Teach James how to swim. Yeah, that's what he doesn't know how to do. He doesn't swim real well. He said Karen didn't know how to swim, but I don't think any of them is a great swimmer, but I think they can swim. I think they're okay. But I have life jackets here. No, I do have. I'll make sure that if we're going to go out in any kind of funky weather, that I'll throw the life jackets to them. Here you go. Put these on. They're just the vest type life jackets that you fasten right across your chest. Put the straps around your legs, and that's it. And they're a simple life vest, like wearing a jacket, you know. Yeah, Steve, they're coming tomorrow, and I hope the boat don't get shut down because that low pressure system's coming. I haven't looked at the weather. My father-in-law just told me it's coming from Samar, coming right through. Oh, my, the battery's dead. How convenient is that? I have to get the charger here, guys. Battery is going kaput, 1%. My father-in-law told me just not even, before I came live, he told me to go on the weather, look at the weather. And I haven't done it yet. He told me it's coming. The low pressure area is supposed to come across Samar, across Masbate, heading towards Palawan, were his exact words. So whatever that means, you guys can look at the map like I do, and we'll figure it out. Jimmy John, you want to sing Tagalog, huh? Well, they'll enjoy that. They'll make fun of you. You'll mispronounce one word, they'll make fun of you. It ain't like you got to mispronounce 10. You just miss one, and they'll be laughing their ass off, having a good time. That's what it's all about, having a good time. So anyway, what else have you guys been up to? At times you just kill time. I saw you still retain those lessons. I was telling him in chat the pronunciation, and he was still reading it like an American. Then you went over with the I-E-O-U, Babe Boo. Yeah, and I still don't think he got it, though. I was trying to help him. He calls Panay Island, he calls it Panay or something. It was mispronouncing everything. But I think he needs to learn the basics. A-E-O-U. Once he learns A-E-O-U, then I think everything will fall in place. Ba, baby, bo, boo. My daughter, when I remember she was going through like preschool, she's learning it, and the teacher was trying to teach her in grade 4 and grade 5 to try to teach her how to read, start reading. And she had these little flashcards, and she used to go around reading out the flashcards, saying all the ba, baby, bo, boo. Kakekikoku. Gagegikogu. I don't know what the words mean either, Jimmy John. I'll get on there. I'll get drunk. I'll have a few drinks, get on there, and I'll just have fun and just let them all laugh because the foreigner's trying to sing a song. Half of them got their phone recording you and they're going to put you up on Facebook looking like a fool, but I don't care. It's all in fun, you know? Yeah, he did. He went right back. I tried to get him straight and he went right back and said it again, the next sentence, you know? Yeah. When I sing dogs cry. JJ, I only got one dog. And you know what? You saw what he'll do. It don't matter who's singing. He'll lay there on the front porch and go to sleep with the music blaring. You just sing your heart out, and my dog's not going to laugh at you, I guarantee you. He's certainly not going to cry. He's going to be asleep. I like the karaoke, guys. I really do. And what was fun, we had that one that everybody was saying, hey, sing this, sing this, sing this. That was a lot of fun because a lot of songs I had never sung before. I remember them years and years ago, the old songs. I remember. I've never tried to sing them. Somebody asked me, they said, oh, your voice sounds like you could do Eric Clapton. So he gave me a song for Eric Clapton. I don't know. I wasn't listening to myself, guys. You heard me singing on that live feed. I don't know how bad I did. You can tell me. I can take a joke. Janet's not feeling too good, guys. Probably why she's not in here today. She called me earlier this morning. But she was doing okay. We had a lot going on in the shed house downstairs, guys. I made a short video of it. The bench on the left side they were building yesterday, that's complete. He just completed that tonight. And then the other bench going across by the beach, he's got all the framing in that, and I believe he's got most of the Hawaiian done on that. He's working on the right side now, doing the framing. They'll put Hawaiian there, excuse me, and the CR, the cement blocking is done all the way up. And then now we have to buy the shower door. I need to go to town. Wow. Don't think I can go tomorrow if these guys are coming. Next day, maybe day after next, I'll go to town and get the things I need to finish up the CR in there. The shower, I want to get a shower, toilet, bidet, sink, and shower door. And then they're going to take the roof, they're going to frame it with the same steel framing they use here on my ceiling or on my outside kitchen area. They're going to put the steel furring there, build a frame, and then they're going to screw in the HardieFlex to it and cement it, finish it, so it'll look just like my ceilings here. It'll look really nice when they're done. They're going to do all the, finishing, the edging and everything will look nice. And it'll be like this ceiling more or less. Okay, just flat like that. And then have a light somewhere on top of it. I'll put a light up there. Not a recessed light, 'cause I don't want I'll just put a fluorescent light inside, small ones, pretty bright. You'll be able to see yourself shaving there or whatever if you want to shave. But it's going to be a regular CR. That's going to be good for whatever, so we can go in there and use the CR whenever they need to. Take a shower. When you come off the beach, just go in there and take a shower. Have hooks up there you can hang your clothes on and hang your towels on and stuff. Just like a regular good CR, So anyway, my wife went down to the funeral, guys. That's where she was going. They were all dolled up because they're going down to sit and gamble at the guy's house. His mother died. They've been going every night, and I don't think there's many more nights. I think they only do 10 nights. So maybe it's getting close that they're going to take the body up in the mountain there and bury it. So anyway, that's coming up. I'm not going to vlog that or record that. It's someone's privacy. It's not good to go talk about stuff like that. Maybe if James is here, I'll send up his drone to watch the procession going up the mountain up to the graveyard or something. Me, I let stuff like that go too much. I don't need to be talking about that kind of stuff. Respect everyone and their rights, even when they're dead. So anyway, that's about what's happening over here. The shed house is coming along, almost done. My jalapeno peppers are about 1.5 inches high. and they're sitting in the shade. I got to get those out and see if I can get those to start growing a little bit in my seedling tray. Otherwise, I told Judith today to get a spoon, take them out, put them in seedling bags so they can start growing better. But I have a feeling, and I don't want to lose these seeds. I just got them from the U.S. So, I went again, huh? Hold on a second. Give me a second. I really appreciate it, Preston. Give me a second here. I'm gonna get it back on in a second. All messages. Okay. Let's see. Just a minute. Going. Go back, guys. Sorry, my chat was frozen again. And Preston just came in and told me my chat was frozen. I appreciate that so much. Filipinos appreciate foreigners learning the Filipino culture and language. Yes, they do. Sing cocaine, Jimmy John says. I might just do that next time we have videoke. I'm sure we're going to have one pretty soon. One star says, yeah, it's wild. These younger girls know American songs that were put out before they were born. Buong. Did you get the metal roof finished on the beach shed build? No, 1 star. Tomorrow morning, when my daughter's drum set arrives and my new treadmill for Charm arrives, that Charm ordered, the roofing will arrive. And the 2 pieces we're missing will arrive. Then we only have 2 top cats, the top cap that goes on top in the center. And we'll cover most of it, but we're going to be lacking about probably 4 feet overhang, 2 feet, and 2-foot panel, 2.5-foot panel. We're probably going to be lacking about 4 feet. And they tried to find it today in Masbate and they couldn't. They said there's no more blue top cap. The roofing is blue. They tried talking me into putting green. I have green 12-foot panels here. And they said, well, just throw the green up there. I said, no, hell no. If it's going to start blue, it's going to end blue. I'm not going to change and put 2 panels of green and the whole shed, the whole roof like crap, you know? It'd be different if you use it like a design. If you went 4 blue, then a green, then 4 more blue. You had done that. That'd have been okay, you know? Some kind of design to break it up, but they didn't. They went 7 blue and they want to throw 2 green up. And on the other side, 9 blue. No, it doesn't work that way. I like to keep things looking nice. JJ says, what I like about you, Michael, you don't just talk and think you know everything. You actually jump in, get things done, actual knowledge through experience. Thanks, JJ. I do. And I enjoy sharing that with you folks because you're not here. You don't get to do it all. You don't get to see a lot of what I see. But through my eyes, you get to. And through our chats, you get to experience what it's like to be sitting here and doing things in the Philippines. I'm not putting a vent up because the entire roof is metal. And then everything else, guys, is Hawaiian. We have hollow block only at the bottom. And as high as you saw it, the 3 foot, that's as high as it goes. Then the rest is Hawaiian benches inside. And then we'll have Hawaiian lattice on all 3 sides. There will be, and actually part of this side is going to be Hawaiian lattice, except for where the CR is. That's solid hollow block. And they've already done the smooth coat on that. So after the smooth coat, we'll do, after you do cement coat, smooth, then we'll do actual smooth coat that they use a little 4-inch metal paddle for, and they use the white like a plaster. When they mix it up, it's almost like a plaster, guys, and they smooth that right on. That's your smooth coat. That's what's on my walls. That's why your walls look so smooth. Your ceiling, everything has got smooth coat on it before they smooth coat it, then they sand it down, and then they paint it. These are not drywall walls. These are cement walls. Everything you see is cement walls, but they use the smooth coat. It's like a plaster Paris or whatever. When you're doing a drywall spackle or whatever, it comes in a sack. You mix it with water and then you spread it. And then once they do that to get it smooth, they sandpaper it to make the whole wall smooth, really nice. And then they just roll paint on it. It looks really nice. Turns out good. So no, we're not going to have a ridge vent on the peak of the roof. There's no need for it, absolutely, because the wind's going to blow right through the place. There's no need for a whirly bird or anything. Nothing. It's there's going to be a room, guys, at the top, underneath the metal roof on the flat area. That all is going to be a loft room, about 10 feet long, of Hawaiian all the way across. It's going to be framed, and you're going to have a full loft room up there where you can go up and lay down if you want. But again, there's so much ventilation through there under the roof. The only thing bad about it is going to be when it rains really hard. Because when it rains on a metal roof, it's loud, deafening loud. So that's not going to be fun, but I'm not going to be up there when it's pouring down rain anyway. I don't plan to. It's going to be for other folks to play on, kids to go up there and play house, whatever. Guys can go up there and crash out and get away off the beach or whatever. HD says that's how men have done it through the years. Teach and learn by physical doing it. The learning institutes these days stop doing that. Some of the boys fall behind because of it. That's true. Green marks on the CR, says Jimmy John. I don't know. We got a bidet. People generally try to keep things pretty clean around here. One story, that's how I learned HVAC. Got lucky to have a few silver-haired old techs. Took me under the wing, learned everything in the field, never went to school. That's how I learned it also, Star. I learned the same way. If I didn't know it, I asked. And someone would share their knowledge with me. And before I knew it, I'm doing it. And I'm at the point right now, like the guy today, third trip back there, I can't find the freaking leak to save my ass. And I don't have nitrogen. And I've been pressing him up with R410A Freon, and I don't want to press him up with anymore. I don't want to waste the Freon. And the next day he tells me, oh, sir, it's not cooling again. Can you come do it again? No, I told him I'm not going to do it this time. I said, you need to contact the team in Masbate City, the technician that did your job for you. Tell him to bring nitrogen bottle and tell him to bring dye. Insert the dye, push it up with nitrogen, and you're going to find the leak. You will find it. I don't want to keep using my Freon to try to find your leak by using soap and bubbles. I need the proper equipment to do it. And the way I'm doing it is not the right way. We can't find your leak, sir. And the pipe is 30 feet up in the freaking air on the side of his building. That's why we had to hook two ladders together and rope them together. We unfold the ladders or 4-foot sections. You unfold them till you got it sticking up 16 foot. Then you take another ladder and unfold it, right? And then you tie them together and stick it against the building and pray to God the rope holds. And a 65-year-old guy is up on top of the freaking ladder all the way at the top, almost to the top rung. So I can open up the insulation to check two fittings coming out of the evaporator. I told him, I said, I'm not doing it again. You need to hire some young guys. They can come out with scaffolding. They can come out with dye and nitrogen and press their system up, and you'll find where the leak is, wherever it may be. I don't know where it is. I've tried the evaporator and the condenser and the connection going to the evaporator. From the condenser, the pipe going through the wall. I tried it. I got to the fittings. I soaped them. Not a bubble. I just told the guy today, his daughter called me, oh, sir, can you go back and check the aircon? I said, no, I cannot. I said, I've done everything I can. So then I was in Ballard at the time already. I just shot over to Trios Resort, talked to the husband and the mother and the father, and let him know why that I wasn't going to do any more work on that. Because I'm losing frickin' my ass. I'm losing a lot of money working on that. He didn't even want to pay my workers. Two guys with me that were putting the ladders up and tying them and helping me do everything. Take apart the evaporator plastic and take apart the condenser metal. Everything they were doing, he didn't want to pay them. Because he's blaming us that his problem isn't fixed. And I don't want to deal with that kind of customer. I told him flat out, I'll do your cleaning for you and minor repairs for you. But when it comes to an install and you have a leak somewhere and I can't find it when I attempt to find it twice, you need to hire the guys who put the system in, because there may be another fitting somewhere on that copper line that I don't know about. That copper line is 40 foot. It's an extremely long copper run. I don't know why they did it. They could have come right out of the evaporator, come right down the wall, and mounted that condenser right on the wall, and they didn't do it. They put the line 40 feet away and then wrapped around the building and put the condenser on the balcony. Maybe to make it easier to clean and do maintenance on, but he didn't account for that 40 freaking feet of pipe he's got to fill with Freon either, you know? Takes a lot of Freon to fill up his system. I did it twice. The first time I did it, I charged him 1.5. The second time I did it, I'm almost out of Freon in my bottle. It's going to cost me $3,000 to replace it. I didn't charge him. I put in the stop leak, and then he says, well, if it doesn't steal the leak, do I still have to pay? I said, no, don't worry about it. I said, you need to pay my workers. So he didn't want to pay. But his wife, as soon as I told her the same thing I had told her husband, she was telling her husband, give me $500. He said, what for? She said, I want to pay his workers. They were here working all day. They need to get paid. They got paid. Okay, that's how it works. Those are the few jobs that AI can't replace. You have to engineer the system into compartments to isolate the leak. It will tell you which area of the system. I know, HD, and it's going to be a mother humper, but I am not going to do it anymore. I'm already negative about $3,000, and I'm not going back for that unit. He can hire the installer of that unit to come out and figure out what the hell they did wrong, that the Freon's leaking out in one day. There's something seriously loose, a big leak. It's bigger than 0.3 millimeter. If it hadn't been, my stop leak would have caught it and fixed it. But if it's leaking out all the Freon out of the system down to 0 in one day, and I have bubbled the entire evaporator, the entire condenser, and the fitting outside on the wall where the evaporator goes through the wall to connect to his main line, I've already done that. I can't find a leak. I'm not about to be climbing on a ladder, going all the way down the 40-foot frickin' run, cutting all the plastic tape off, and then soaping the whole damn thing. And all of the copper is insulated with black insulation. So go ahead, try to find a leak through that crap. Imagine the labor, how many hours it's going to take somebody to fix that if the leak is out there. It's got to be out there because it's not inside. It's not on the condenser on the balcony. I opened the whole thing up, took all the sheet metal off. I bubbled every fitting on the compressor, every loop, every coil I did down both sides. Not one bubble. So never mind. I'm done with it. I told the guy, never mind. Get the guy who put it in and let him come fix the damn thing. I don't want to fool with it anymore. Straight up told him that, you know. Our wives are lucky because we can fix anything and do it the right way. Also, can do a pump down if it holds 24 hours in the line set or evaporator coil. That's true. But you know what, at this point, 1 star, I'm freaking done with it. I am done with it. I'm not losing no more money. I would have to put the Freon in and pump it down. Okay? It would be on me to put that Freon in. And there's another big charge I'm not going to get paid for. Because he's going to blame me. Oh, you should have fixed it. It should be you to fix it, you know, and then when you do, I'll pay you. But he's not going to pay for 3 Freon charges. He wants to pay for 1, and the other's got to be free because you didn't fix the problem. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm not going back to that one. Anyway, he knows. He knows where I'm coming from. His wife knows where I'm coming from. They know it. They appreciate it. They're going to call me back to start doing all the cleaning on all the rest of their units because our units are absolutely filthy. And we'll get him all done. We'll get his electric bill dropped down. He'll be a happy guy, you know. Next year or 6 months or whenever he feels like it, he'll call me back again. And guys, that's the problem in the Philippines. They don't call you back annually. They wait until there's a problem, until it's not cooling, and then they call you back. That's true. And when you go back, it's absolutely filthy, clogged with hair. I went to a guy the other day, guys, and the bird built its nest got in the plastic. They have a plastic grill behind the condenser to keep leaves and stuff out. It was open somehow. And the bird got in that plastic and he built his nest from the bottom of the condenser coils all the way to the top. All with sticks stuck in there by the bird. stuck in till this whole back of this guy's condenser was all sticks and leaves blocking the whole freaking. The only way it was getting air was on the side. The guy called me on, oh, my aircon's not cooling anymore. It was cooling yesterday, but it's not cooling today. My brother-in-law and I did. He's right here. Then went with me on that job, and we went out there, and the bird's nest was completely over the entire condenser. We removed all that crap, and then cleaned it up, blasted it out, went inside, cleaned the units. Absolutely filthy, both units filthy. We got them cleaned up. Next day, give me a thumbs up, freezing cold. Invited me and my wife to his anniversary with his wife at Raffaella Resort. I forgot when it is. I think it's October or November. And they got to dress up for that thing too. I don't know about those. So you got to wear formal. They said formal attire. That means here probably a nice Filipino dress shirt. You know, the one we use for the parties. I got one here. And then a pair of nice slacks, black slacks or something. Okay, I lost my chat again after One Star says you can do a pump down. Is there any more chat? And I missed again. This thing's going out like crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. I don't know why my chat keeps going out. Got a bad habit of it. I'll tell you what. Okay, now get out of there. With my life. All right, guys. Anyway, I surely enjoyed our chat tonight. You guys want to chat about anything else, or should we close down for the night and we'll have another one going tomorrow sometime? Yep, barongs are formal. Yeah, I don't know if it's formal enough to wear a barong. I think it's just like a semi-formal type dress shirt, no tie. Semi-formal, I think is how they worded it. I don't know that even a barong might be too much, but I guess I could wear it if I wanted. Yeah, the bird was angry with somebody. He sure filled that thing up with crap, I'll tell you. Yeah, they don't believe that though, HD. They don't believe in preventive maintenance. Every time we go, it's because something has failed. Today, the compressor had failed in the refrigerator. It wouldn't start. We put a new starter relay in it. The compressor wouldn't start up. And I had Freon in it. I put Freon pressure in it. So again, I lost money. I put a charge connection. I welded a new charge connection in on this freezer. I lost money. He didn't pay me nothing. We should have charged that guy. You know what, Dan? We should have charged him for what we did. That freezer this morning. Should have charged him something, you know, but I felt bad. I mean, his compressor's gone. Now, if we go back with a new compressor, we're definitely going to charge him. We'll weld that in, we'll evacuate the system, and then get it on vacuum, see if it'll hold, and if it holds, then we'll get his system running again. But he wants me to order him a new compressor. So I think that's on your phone, right, Den? You already send that to me? The picture? If you didn't, send it to me, and I'll order I'll look at. Oh, you sent? I saw something come today, but my Wi-Fi wasn't working. Jay just says, later, Michael, have a blessed evening. Later, all. Yeah, the rotor's locked, One Star. Or winding burnt, something inside the compressor. And I'm not going to cut it open to check it. I'm saying, the hell with it. We're going to order you a new one. Here's the price of the new one. If he wants to buy it, we buy it. It's just money. You don't want to buy a new freezer. It's what happened. The guy, somebody used a knife in his freezer, probably him or his wife, to get ice out. It was frozen to the bottom, and in order to get it out, they were using a knife, and he penetrated the Freon line on the shelf. Then he took black epoxy, some kind of epoxy, and he mixed it, two-part epoxy, he mixed it together, and he spread it over the hole to block the Freon leaking. Two places. He has big patches of epoxy. Big circle, maybe that big, one of them. Anyway, after he did that, then nobody fixed it for him for a long time. It sat there. And I think his motor just seized up from lack of use. Probably what happened. HD says, My mom thinks that way. She thought there was a mouse in the car, so she asked me to come with her to the car wash to help her operate the vacuum. I noticed the smell was coming from the vents. And where's the mouse, HD? That mouse in your car. I had a brand new 2005 Mustang GT. Just bought it. Parked in the garage. We were parking inside the garage. And I came out one day and there was rat chewing on the dash. I went, what the hell? I put the poison in there, the green pellet poison. I put poison everywhere to kill that damn rat. The next day there was still some more chewing inside the car. I don't know how the hell he was getting in there. But I had poison inside the car, outside the car, around the car, on top of the car, behind the car, everywhere. I put rat poison everywhere. This guy was pooping green poison poop and still living to chew on my frickin' Mustang. I don't know, he did it like 3 days. He was chewing on it before I finally killed the sucker. Never saw him. They go off to find water, never saw him. And the chewing stopped. But boy, rats devastate stuff. We went over to do the refrigerator 2 days ago in my mechanic shop, motorcycle shop. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. We have a video of it. I don't know if I deleted the video or not. I was trying to get stuff off my phone so I can put more content. And the wire was all chewed through, both wires. 220. I don't know how those rats do it without zapping their ass. But the wire was completely exposed, copper exposed through the insulation. They chewed the insulation off on both wires for probably about 6 or 8 inches. Anyway, we fixed that up for him. That's the one that has a leak underneath the side panel, inside the panel on the side of the freezer, because the ice is forming like a big spot like this, right where the leak is, and it tapers down, and you know, right there's your leak. Very obvious. And I told the guy, I don't tear these things apart to fix these. You can take it to town or you can take it off yourself. If you take the sheet metal off, I'll come by and fix it for you. There's certain things I just don't want to screw with. And I'm at the age where I don't have to. I don't even want to fool with it. Let someone else do all that crap. I don't want to get into things that are difficult. They're going to consume my time and cost me money. Because the longer you're there, the more it costs you. And they don't realize what Americans get paid. We're taking penance to go work out there. They're not paying shit. I'll tell you that right now. It is cheap money. So not worth it. My freezer's doing great. Still holding refrigerant. Yeah. My freezer that I fixed is still working great. As far as I know, she didn't run it today, but the other one, the new one's running now. But the old one, I fixed it. And I pressed it up. I made nice videos on that. I may have them on my phone still, but I was going through and I was saying, they don't need to see that. And I started deleting stuff because I'm going to show you another one in the future. We're going to have more work. That's what we're going to do. And I can make lots of those videos if somebody really wants to see them. But otherwise, it's working good. It's doing really well. Very cold. So that's a good one. Anyway, I see people coming in and out. I wish everybody that came in would subscribe. Boy, I'd have my 500 already. I only have a 323, I think somebody told me. But I'm hoping we can get more. Anyway, I wanted to ask somebody, do you know, is there a time limit on your YouTube channel? At a certain point, the YouTube only shows 5 minutes of highlight. Is that when you've been online for 4 hours, that they only give 5 minutes of highlight? Because that happened to James and I on a feed. We hit the 4-hour mark on a live feed, and they only showed 5 minutes of it. Yeah, I think it's a slight crack. It had barely started leaking. It was still freezing. The freezer was still freezing the first 4 runs. And it's such a slow leak that I did inject it with a stop leak. And I pressed the system right back up. And seemed to be running good, getting cold all the way through. So we'll see. If it fails, it's okay. This stop leak doesn't always work. When you're running an R600 system and your pressure is around 0, and it can go even -2, So you're running a very, very low pressure. It might not push the stop leak into the crack of the hole, you know. 325 mic, 326, I mean. Oh, wow. Wow, I'm going. I gained another 3. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You guys, if you came in, you haven't hit the thumbs up. We really appreciate that too. Guys, what I want to do is I'm 3 minutes away, I think, from 4 hours. I believe I've been on here close to, or 3 hours. And I think I want to try to keep the feed down where everybody can come in and watch it still and not have them just 5-minute highlight me. I think that's detrimental. I think it's hurting me. So I want to go ahead and stop the feed tonight. Wish all of you a very good night or good day, good morning, wherever you're at. And God bless you all. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I love the interaction. I think YouTube loves the interaction as well. They see all the chats going on. They know something's happening, you know. And then I don't know. I got to go look at my view hours to see how many I got now. I only had 400 and something. By now, it's probably a lot more, I hope. So everyone, again, yes, 1 star says, stay blessed. God bless you all. I love you. Good night.